Oh my god, his butt's so smooth. I'm gonna boop it. Presenting 8 reasons I want a hamster. Well, where are the reasons? Aw, he looks pretty excited. What'd you get him? Oh, look at this dude. He's got himself a hen hat. The sun is out, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you. Shut up. If a rainbow doesn't make you smile every time you see it, even if it's being made by a garden hose, you're probably dead inside. Look at this majestic bastard. Holy crap. Our maid quit because she used her earnings to educate her daughters, and 2 of them have now graduated and have jobs, so our maid doesn't need to work anymore. Quite heartwarming if true. Dang, looks like he is experiencing the epitome of relaxation, and to be honest, I'm pretty envious. Simple facts I'm terrified of my toddler discovering. Public parks don't randomly close. TVs don't run out of batteries. There is no actual world record for fastest at putting away toys. Chicken the animal and chicken the food are one and the same. Wait a minute, TVs don't run out of batteries? Hey team, today's going to be gorgeous out. My assignment to you for today is to get outside, do something active, observe nature, feel the sun, etc. I will push all of the due dates back a day. Now that is a true professor. My name is Ned. Now I'm a bed. And if I roughs, I scare the fluffs. I cannot move. I just play dead. My name is Ned, and I'm a bed. Shel Silverstein is an incredible poet. Ebony and Ivory, living together in perfect harmony. God, ducks are just the cutest animals in the world. Did you know you can't breathe in when you smile? Just kidding. I just wanted to make you smile. Aww. Because we all need it. Here's what happens when a cat touches a plasma ball. His toe beans have ignited. How me and my grandma text. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. Send a selfie. Girl, you shining. You look so nice. Look at them brows. Hey, after you're done wiping his tears away, can you come wipe mine? I've been crying all day. I just found out that my husband fills the dog's water dish not from the tap, but from the fridge's water purifier feature. She'd do the same for me, he said. That she would. This is fine. Yeah, sure it is. Yesterday, I stopped to pet a dog, and as the owner walked away, I heard him say to her, "You see, everybody loves you, and you don't even love yourself." And I'm gonna be thinking about that for the next 5 years. Same, actually. Ice cold fact. It's stupid when people keeping it real means hustling in the streets until you die or go to prison. F that part. Preach, Ice-T. Hey bro, you still have that owl for sale? Owl? What owl? Oh, I guess it was a dream. LOL. Okay. After watching customers pay money to buy cookies from a store, a dog in Colombia started bringing a leaf in its mouth and presenting it to the store attendant. The staff decided to play along, and now the dog comes to buy cookies every day. How sweet. Just delivered pizza to an elementary school, and all of the kids started a pizza chant as I walked in and put it on the table. I was giving out high fives on the way out. Felt like the frickin' man. Man, you brought pizza. You were the man. I present you Chonky Cat Cankles. This is Margot. She's a cat from my shelter, and she got a tiny ear. She cute. She smile. Oh my god, she is smiling. Don't worry, it's paid for. Cashier pays for senior customer who doesn't have enough money for groceries and was about to return items to shelves. We need more people like you in the world. I adore my coffee guy. I always get a large coffee, and at first I'd walk in and he'd be like, "Large coffee, right?" But now he just does finger guns at me and goes, "Large." And I'd be lying if I said that wasn't the best part of my day. I need to get a coffee guy friend. After not seeing my dog in 5 months, I Skyped with him last night. My mom sent me this after we disconnected. It's too cute. You know, just packing the essentials is all. 8-year-old with rare skin condition finds a new best friend, a dog with the same skin condition. Oh, great. My grandpa never got his high school diploma because he was drafted in World War II his senior year. He finally got it today. For a man that conquered everything else in his life. It's good to see. As a kid, I spent hours breeding Lapras and releasing them because the Pokedex said they were almost extinct. That's actually adorable. Minds of kids are beautiful. I would like to bring up the fact that as of Sun and Moon, Lapras are no longer endangered. This kid single-handedly saved the Lapras species. Now this is the news I want to see on my timeline. A 3-year-old cancer survivor served as a flower girl in her bone marrow donor's wedding. This bike may look odd to some, but this man built it so that his blind brother can feel the wind like he does. That's quite the brother. That is quite the brother. Feel the wind, my son. Feel it. Excuse me, I think you left your cat outside. Oh, thank you. you're right, I did indeed do that. Himalayan marmots come for their regular feed by a caring lady. Aw, a marmot grandma. Creamy is concerned that you might not have loved yourself enough today. I'll do it for you, Creamy. I'll try my best. Philly was hit by a car and left on the sidewalk for 5 hours until 3 LAPD officers found him, rescued him, and then refused to let him get put down and adopted him as a member of their family. The sign of a true good person right there. Dogs are a stupid lot. Oh, I don't think so. I think dogs are pretty smart. I think we're lucky to have dogs with us. I think having dogs around has made this a better world. Yep, you're right, Mr. Schultz. You're 100% right. Don't forget to close all the tabs in your head, too. I would if I could. I genuinely don't know how to interface with my own brain. Did you fall in the water? Yep, that is water. Don't worry, I'll call for help. Help! 60 years later, my great-grandmother tried on her wedding dress and it still fits perfectly. That's actually amazing. I know at least a few people that would consider this to be complete and utter paradise. Today I learned that a cat once co-authored a physics paper. In 1975, a physicist had just finished writing a paper and was ready to publish, but realized that he had used we instead of I throughout, despite being the sole author. Not wanting to edit the paper, he listed his cat, Chester, as co-author. This is the cat, by the way. Dang, Chester, you are one smart boy. I met my best friend on GTA, and we recently met in real life. Rockstar featured our story on their website. Friendship knows no boundaries. Someone dressed a Pomeranian dog up as Paddington Bear, and now the world seems a slightly better place to be in than it did yesterday. I'll say. Son has scar from his cancer surgery. Dad tattoos his son's scar on his own head to show him that it's nothing to be ashamed of. A real dad. Can I have like 40 of them, please? You know what? No, we'll take 46. I did it! I won, Mom! I won against Andrew! That's great, sweetie. Dad, I won! Did he really win, or did you let him win? Does it really matter? No, it doesn't. Now that is one proud new dad. Just look at his big nose! Street Singer was ignored by everyone. Then 4 kittens came to show their support. I'd rather have 4 kittens than 1,000 people, I tell you what. 4-year-old me. Watch me, Grampy. 4-year-old me does nothing. Grampy. My last chemo. Infusion complete. That deserves an applause. That just straight up deserves one, doesn't it? A German circus is using holograms instead of live animals for a cruelty-free magical experience. And it's cool. Cool isn't the word I'd use. I'd use freaking amazing. Well, technically that's 2 words, but you get what I mean. We got another Mr. Rogers and a bloodstained sweater ending to this story, it looks like. Dang, that's one gorgeous family. Look at them! The 4 horsemen of wholesomeness. Life, peace, nature, self-love. Where does LeVar Burton fit in here? Because I feel like he's the 5th horseman. What girls think. Ew, all boys just want nudes and sex. What we actually want. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. There are very few baby animals that are really just not cute, and a baby goat is definitely a cute one. Dang, okay. Grandma looking more fly than I ever will. The patient is cold and unresponsive. We need to administer 30 cc's of dopamine stat. Mwah. This man I work with is a single dad with a 15-year-old daughter who's recently turned vegan. And every time I see him, he asks me what I'm having for lunch that day and writes it down for her if he thinks it's something she'd like. My heart. Oh, my heart. My father-in-law was a preacher for 40 years. Always had to work hard to make ends meet. He's never had a fancy steak. So for number 68, I made him a 2.5-pound tomahawk. That man looks so pleased. I want my rats to grow up with positive role models, so we watched Ratatouille together. Gravy was really into it. Gravy is adorable. Judy Hopps, reporting for duty. I may not understand the process behind things like this occurring at all, but one thing I know for sure is I'm excited to see where this technology can improve further in the years to come. He's never seen himself in the mirror, so I tell him how handsome he is at least 20 times a day. Make it 30, huh? There was some racist crap here, but I covered it up with this picture of a cat. Solid move. If you have a small pee-pee, smile. If you have a big one, put in a coin. This guy deserves a PhD in marketing. That he does. My dad telling me the same story for the 1,000th time. Me pretending that I'm hearing it for the first time because I love him. Don't lie to your father like that. Be honest with him. No, I'm just kidding. You're good. Patrons, keep social distance guidelines or Draper City will need to close this park. Thank you. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof. Draper Parks and Recreation. Gee, I'm really glad they translated that. Once, a little boy sent me a charming card with a little drawing on it. I loved it. I sent him a card and I drew a picture of the wild thing on it. I wrote, "Dear Jim, I loved your card." Then I got a letter back from his mother and she said, "Jim loved your card so much, he ate it." That to me was one of the highest compliments I'd ever received. He didn't care that it was an original Maurice Sendak drawing or anything. He saw it, he loved it, he ate it. What a dork. I love him. Bob Ross used to receive up to 200 letters from fans per day. When regular letter writers fell out of touch, he would phone them just to see if they were okay. "How'd you get my phone number, Bob? I never put that in a letter." Just 3 breathtaking people looking at each other. But wait, there's oh, I get it. Thanks, guys. Why has this cow been miniaturized? I'm not complaining, I'm just curious. In Turkey, a man's been going around dressed like Superman. He drives around in a Beetle, buys milk and groceries for the elderly, and delivers it to their doorsteps. When he was asked why, he said, "My superpower is doing good for the neighborhood." Well, that makes sense. You are the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. My wife took me on a date to the movies. It was stupid, cute, and very expensive. Dang, those prices. Landlord tells restaurant owners, "Pay employees instead of rent." You're goddamn right. My ex and I split up 2 years ago, and he still sends our dog, Apollo, a birthday card and gift card to Petco on his birthday. No bad blood. Dad started putting in a new toilet, walked away for a few minutes and came back to this. Jeez, you must have scared the crap out of him. Finally got my prosthetics in. Those are amazing. Wow. This is Dory. He got tired walking up the hill, but that's okay because he brought his wagon. Then he ate a dandelion. 14 out of 10. Overall, a lovely evening. You know, as cute as those two are, I really don't like that sneaky boy staring at him from over yonder. Yeah, the one right there behind the pillow. Clean dozen in the books. I'm not afraid. Good for you, Eminem. Our principal told these 2 boys that their jeans were nice, so they went back to the mall and got him a pair too. Amazing that they got his size. Oh wait, not really. He pretty much is the same size as them. Never mind. 1 sorry, 3 generations. I hope I have a daughter to continue this. I'm sure you will, and it's a really good tradition. My mom is quarantining alone, and to make it less unbearable, she sets little timers for herself to do random enjoyable things throughout her day. She calls them fun bombs. I'm actually gonna try that. In Iraq, in the book market, books remain in the street at night because Iraqi says, "The reader does not steal and the thief does not read." Did that boy just get done eating some sand? Yay, a new toy! OMG, it squeaks! I love squeaky toys so much. I must destroy it. Too true. Kids presented us with a written declaration of war. We would like to have sole power in this house. Example, control bedtime. Nice, nice. That's all you really need. If you do not sign, we will declare war on the parents. Sign here. Don't do it. I want to see this war pan out. I want to know what they're gonna do. This is Moose. He just confirmed that pupils can dilate because of love. Sneaky tongue slip as well. 14 out of 10. Would give the world to. I agree. This dog looks like Bob Ross. This dog's giving me real uncanny valley vibes right now. My apartment complex has a community pantry where we, residents, drop things we don't need for those who may need it. Check this out. It's actually just a really good idea. There he is. There's God himself doing his best work. Tried to take some photos of an octopus, but he grabbed the camera and took some of me instead. What a champ. I feel like every hospital in the world needs to have at least one animal on staff to make people feel better while they're recovering. How to teach your dog to drive. Oh my gosh, he looks so terrified in that situation. Princess Diana broke the royal rules for her son William by taking part in the Mother's Day running race at her son's school. She won. Holy cow. Judging by those photos, she really got into it. Oh my god, look at this boy. Oh, so cute. You know, I never learned how to pronounce the name of this little guy, but that doesn't really matter because I'm more focused on how happy he's making me feel right now. 9-year-old boy who kept getting in trouble for doodling in class gets a job decorating a restaurant with his drawings. Man, Facebook is gonna have him decorate their office in like 10 years' time, guaranteed. This meteor, dang, he came out looking pretty good on the other side of that crash. This is the biggest toilet I've ever seen. Oh, I get it. Congrats to you and thank you very much for what you do. Look, he's very, very, very adorable, but I'm wondering what exactly is going on in front of him to warrant that reaction. You know what's weird? Day by day, nothing seems to change, but pretty soon, everything's different. That quote always kills me. Dear Nana and Pop Pop, thank you so much for a beautiful angel ornament. It is like nothing we have. I love the fuzzy poodle sweater. It is very huggable. The $10 are going to go into my bank account to save for a car. The scrapbooking supplies are awesome. I used them for the front front of this card. Thanks for everything. Dang, that $10 seriously grew. I work with a guy from Mexico who doesn't speak a lot of English. A Canadian goose made a nest by one of the paddock gates and hissed at him while he was putting horses out. He comes back to us after and says, "I do not like the Cobra chicken." Every now and then, you gotta stop and smell the roses. And the frog. How did I not see the frog? Oh my god. I really admire the people with the dedication to do these. I could never do it myself. My little nephew won best costume at school today. As well he should have. That looks better than most cosplayers I've seen that do it for a living. You know, as nice as these setups look, it just seems like it would be incredibly uncomfortable to eat at. I don't know why, I just get that feeling. When you really need to pee but your dog is just too comfortable, yep, you're gonna die there. That's the rule. Hello, Freight Train. We hope you and your family are doing well and staying healthy. We just want you to know that we're thinking of you. Here's a small gift for you during this time of quarantine. We can't wait to see you again. Happy reading. At a half marathon in Alabama, a dog wandered to the race start after her owner let her out to relieve herself. She followed the runners after the starting shot and finished 7th. The race organizers gave her a medal. Well, she deserves a medal. Now that's one cute little birthmark. Also, seriously, those eyes. Those deep eyes. Holy cow. My Japanese cat loves to sit near my rice cooker and smell the steam of freshly cooked rice. Take it in, little buddy. Take it all in. Oh my god. Give me 100, please. Now that's a lot of gummy burgers. Gimme.
Why can't I find someone who's cute, short, and thick? I'm literally right here. Danny DeVito. We were playing catch and look what he brought back. Oh my god. It's a Labrador. He's worthy. Oh my god. Look at these little sea creatures. Those are adorable. Japanese fan tried to talk in Portuguese and the crowd laughed. Ronaldo stood up for him saying, "You should be happy because he's training very hard. It's good. You have now entered the jurisdiction of the Ministry of Silly Walks. Commence silly walking immediately." Oh, look at that. Showing his cat the moon. Look at it. It's beautiful. Take what you need, leave what you can, and please don't forget to sanitize your hands. These bears are like, wait a minute, what the heck's going on over there? Do not remove stick. This is for the lizards to get out. Fair enough. Oh my god, look at that cross stitching. That is amazing. That's impressive. Look at that. Social distancing. Perfect. Aw, kitty cat. Look at that. First fish. I'm proud. I'm very proud. Aw, they carved her out with a heart. That's adorable. Oh, just chewing on his tail. Just chilling. Kittens don't care if you're a tough Marine. To them, you're daddy. My daughter is a big Studio Ghibli fan. Do you think she'll notice my tie as I walk her down the aisle this weekend? Hopefully, that's amazing. My sister and brother-in-law gave my wife and I a date night wallet filled with gift cards for local dates. Best wedding gift to give if you can. Oh, look at him. Look at him wearing a seatbelt. Good boyo. A cat and a lowercase cat. This bunny was born without ears, so its owner decided to make it some. Oh. So the police and fire station are right next to my library, which is a Pokemon gym and Pokestop. The cops are blue team and the firefighters are red, and they are constantly fighting over the gym. I found out because I was adding a Pokemon to the gym, and some cops noticed me playing Pokemon, and they asked what team I was on, and I told them blue, and they were like, damn right, and told me about the situation. Today my 5-year-old laughed at this painting in the middle of a museum for like 6 minutes. I can't blame him. Oh, look at that. Care Bear. That's so cute. Look, even the cat wants to watch movies and eat popcorn. This little girl thought a bride she saw on the street was the princess from her book. I'm crying. Aww. This is Ted. He went on his first boat ride today. Hopes you like his giraffe vest. He picked it out himself. 13 out of 10. Oh my god. Cat latte. That's impressive. Holy cow. September 9, 2018 versus September 9, 2019. I like how he's happy in both. Me too. I'm happy for him. Very inspirational. Now everyone remembers doctors, nurses, and pharmacists and all other health officials, but no one cares about IT guys who works 24/7 to keep everyone connected. Very true. Aw, happy turtle. Now I am happy. Left my dog at my grandma's house for some days. Aw, I'm this old. Is that a laser pointer? Looks like it. Look, you never stop liking laser pointers. This veterinarian has a comfort dog assistant that lets sick dogs know everything will be alright. Everyone liked that. A grieving dad designed this tombstone of his paralyzed from birth son climbing out of his wheelchair and reaching for the sky. My son is bi. I don't ask why. My mother is straight, but she don't hate. My uncle and grandma on their way to a pride parade in the 80s. Oh, hell yeah. Going to grandparents' house, leaving grandparents' house. Very, very funny. Hey, what are you up to tonight? Babysitting. How is it? Aw. A rare sighting of the North American snow loaf. My god. Have you felt unsafe on campus? Discriminated against? Threatened? Afraid to walk around campus? We will walk with you. Nice. Eating breakfast at a small cafe when this little guy hopped on the table. Aw. 10 signs you're doing well in life. You have a roof over your head. You ate today. You have a good heart. You wish good for others. You have clean water. Someone cares about you. You strive to be better. You have clean clothes. You have a dream. You're breathing. Be thankful for little things, for they are the most important. Why do dogs float in water? Because they're good buoys. Do you guys know any neckbeards that you actually like? I lived with an amazing neckbeard. Kind and friendly, just loved computers and coding and anime. He was very friendly to people he met, but he was apprehensive to strangers. Extreme social anxiety and depression basically made him a shut-in, but he was very helpful to me as a friend and confidant. I haven't talked to him in months. I think I'm literally gonna call him right now. How'd it go? We have plans to get sushi tomorrow. That's pretty wholesome. Have fun. Never judge people by their appearance. There's a lot more than meets the eye. A 13-year-old boy opened a hot dog stand in front of his house in Minnesota, and someone complained to the health department. Instead of shutting him down, the inspectors helped him bring his stand up to code and paid the $87 fee for his permit out of their own pockets. The teen's business took off and he's been selling up to 150 hot dogs a day. Nice! Huh, man with dogs in his pockets walking his duck, which has shoes on. Nobody is in danger. However, you can pull the lever to make the train get closer just so you can wave at all the people. As I was saying goodbye, my dog did this. Oh, it's a seal! Look at him, he's so happy. Breaking news. Local rock in great mood today. That's good. My parents are having a little party downstairs, watching a movie and eating some crisps, and I'm studying for a resit. My dad came over to my room with these and just said, since you can't come over to the party has come to you. It's so sweet. I was honestly tempted to procrastinate, but now I'm back on track. A father held onto his baby as he ran on stage to dance ballet with his daughter after she suffered from stage fright during a performance. Aw. My wife convinced me to stop in at the Humane Society just to see what the adoption process was like. Long story short, we ended up leaving with these two. Meet Tucker and Mike. Hello, Tucker and Mike. The first bath with mom. Aw. Nope. I'd like to use my card. Leave me the frick alone card. Good for one day off from life. Yikes. Get some rest. See you tomorrow. Thanks. There's a dog behind you. What does he look like? I have finally narrowed it down to a few possible reasons. The human is home all the time now. 4. Can't stand being away from me. C. Loves me so much. 1. My presence is a gift. Lettuce dog? Lettuce dog. Media. Video games cause violence. Meanwhile, Final Fantasy players hold online funeral for gamer killed by coronavirus. Aw. Amir Khan donated bags of 1 kilogram flour to the people in need. Since it's just 1 kilogram, only the poorest people came to take it. But he had hidden $200 worth of rupees inside them, so the money went to those who really needed it. A Victorian couple trying not to laugh while they get their portraits done. That's adorable. Here's a picture of my cat no one asked for. This is absolutely what I asked for, thank you. I came to quarantine with you. It's okay? It's okay. Please can you write a silly joke on the pizza? My 6-year-old loves jokes and is feeling unwell. Thanks. What is a dog's favorite pizza? Pepperoni. Some heroes wear hard hats. Indiana construction worker Jason Haney hid a giant Where's Waldo cutout all over his worksite for the children in a nearby hospital to find. Once he received word that they found him, he'd move Waldo to a new location so they could start looking for him again. I've been drawing grumpy animals every day for over 100 days, and this week finally my dream came true, and my book 100 Grumpy Animals was published all over the world. Cheers. Have a nice day. Sincerely, Gary. This message is approved by my wife Helen. Oh my god, they're all reading a different book from Diary of a Wimpy Kid? I love this. Way too much. After losing their own child, this couple now throws birthday parties for less fortunate kids. Aw. It's a smiling cheetah. That's it. Just a smiling cheetah. Told my granddad I was taking him for lunch. My dad just phoned him and he said he's been up and showered since 7 a.m. all ready for our lunch date. My heart. This man left his 40-year-long career in another airline to join AirAsia and fly as a junior just so he could fly with his 2 pilot daughters. He wants to spend his remaining years as a pilot by his daughter's sides. I watched a girl in a sundress kiss another girl on a park bench, and just as the sunlight spilled perfectly onto both of their hair, I thought to myself, how bravely beautiful it is that sometimes the sea wants the city, even when it has been told its entire life it was meant for the shore. Explain your smallness. Nugget. I was walking into the unit today and I was telling 2 of my coworkers that were walking with me that I have never dreaded coming to work more than I have today. And as soon as I walked through the door, one of the patients got excited and said, there's my favorite nurse. Silver linings. Even in the darkest days, sometimes there is still hope. Dog thought lost in tornado returns home 54 days later. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Army doggo. The clover has finally grown enough for her to munch on again. Imagine a kindly giant of unknown species in origin just picking you up and carefully placing you in a pile of chicken nuggets. Oh, look at these cats. Oh, they're just chilling. They're just chilling in a bunk bed. There was a cat. Long ago, there was a cat who swallowed a ball of yarn. And when the cat had kittens, they all had sweaters on. Cute. Redditors who have actually gotten married, how did you get your spouse's ring size without making them get suspicious? No joke, I felt the fingers and held the hands of coworkers and friends until I got one that felt like my wife's, and asked what size they were. I've been holding my wife's hand for so many years, it's almost a muscle memory kind of feeling. Sure as hell, it was spot on. Oh my god. Wet cat versus not wet cat. My girl wanted a piggyback picture on the beach and a random biker watching the sunset said he wanted one too. Fair enough. Hello, I am Japanese. Your singing voice is very beautiful. I have subscribed to you because I liked you. I will support you. Good luck. Aw. The force is strong with this one. This girl was paid $1,000 to shave her head. She donated money to cancer research and gave away the hair to make wigs for cancer patients. Aw. 20 years later and I just became a nurse at the same hospital I survived cancer in. A science teacher from rural Kenya California, who donates most of his salary to help poorer students, has been crowned the world's best teacher and awarded a $1 million prize, beating 10,000 nominations from 179 countries. Got flowers from my girlfriend. This was the first time ever receiving flowers in my life. I was just embracing them and my mom caught me looking so she wouldn't do a photo shoot. A girl in my sorority once ran across campus to bring me a battery for my insulin pump because I was in the lab, and today she pulled out a handful of batteries and said she carries them around just in case I need one, and it's honestly the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me. In Turkey, a man named Burak Soylu has been going around dressed like Spider-Man. He drives around in a Beetle, buys milk and groceries for the elderly, and delivers it to their doorsteps. When he asked why, he said, "My superpower is doing good for the neighborhood. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man." Aw, doggo sniffing the flower. Got drunk, cut all my hair off, and sent it to charity. Hell yeah, dude. Aw, they gave the mail lady a gift. And my favorite undrafted free agent story ever, negotiated with player direct lead, no agent, told him we had a deal, bonus would be $1,000. He said, no joke, "Mr. Brand, I only have $200 now, but I promise I'll bring the rest when I get there." I said, no, we pay you. This woman's husband might not be able to be with her during her chemo treatments, but that won't stop him from supporting her. Oh, where there's a will, there's a way. Oh, look at that. Heart antler. Pandemic rising, unemployment, looming food shortage, crumbling social safety net, my 2020 worries. My daughter smiles at me for the first time, my 2020 joys. Oh, look at that. Look at the fox is so happy. When someone says that they had to abandon their pets because they moved, maybe for a new job in a new city, show them the example of this Syrian family who escaped from the war and have traveled more than 1,000 miles as refugees with their cat. This family lost nearly everything in war and had to move and leave everything behind, but they did not leave their precious cat behind. He is part of our family, they revealed, as simple as that. A little Easter egg in the circuit board of a guitar pedal. May the music passing through this device somehow help to bring just a little more peace to this troubled world. Quest? I'm sorry, dear. I don't have any quests for you. Quest? I mean, is that a dragon? Quest! Look at the curious doggo. He's wondering. What's he thinking about? Customer with a full shopping cart in front of me. You go first. Me with only 2 items. My husband and I are surprising our 6-year-old by taking him to Disney for his birthday tomorrow. We've been in the car for 4+ hours and he still keeps thinking we are on our way home from school. He keeps saying, "Looks like we're almost home." Bless his heart. Look at that rat. Just shielding himself from the sun. You know, he's staying cool. Flower crown doggo. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Stunning. The woman who can command me hasn't been born yet. 4 years later. Have you ever seen someone paint with their feet? Well, there's a first time for everything. 7-year-old me waiting for my dad to finish his call from work to tell him that I love him. Aw. You really think your job is tough? I'm sure you're right. Most jobs have difficult aspects to them. Kudos for you to sticking with it. Look at the birds. The bourbon doggo. My daughter and her neighbor friends spend a lot of the day sitting 6 feet away from the sidewalk, shouting compliments at strangers who walk by. It's the right mood for these times. Just overheard, "Your shirt matches your dog and I like that about you." Yo, look at these 3. The Stare Squad. Oh, look at that. Look at the big cat has a blue right eye and a yellow left, and the little one has a right yellow eye and a left blue one. That's so cute. Dude, they're at home all day. It's heckin' amazing. Thank the ones who feed you. Thank you. The Queen promotes Captain Tom Moore to honorary colonel on his 100th birthday. Oh my god. Looks like someone used a little too much bubble bath, don't you think? After needing 13 liters of blood for a surgery at the age of 13, James Harrison pledged to donate blood once he turned 18. After discovering that his blood contained a rare antigen which cures Rhesus disease, James Harrison, for 6 decades, donated his blood and saved the lives of over 2.4 million babies. This picture is of his last blood donation. He is surrounded by mothers whose babies he helped save. True legend. Sorry, wrong number. No worries. Thanks anyways. I tell you, there's something about babies just love Cheerios. What is it? Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. It's like the Terminator. That's awesome. Look at these cute little elephant statues. Those are cute. Wife remarries her husband as she falls in love with him again after losing her memory. You did it, you crazy son of a bitch. You did it. Ooh, look at those. Look at those cherry blossoms. You gotta love them. Look at that. Look at that happy baby. That is a happy baby. A punk stops during a gay pride parade to allow a mesmerized child to touch his jacket spikes. That's awesome. That's wholesome. These are perfect. This image is captured at just the right moments. That's so cute. Look at that. Just resting his head on his owner's head. Hi, I am from USA, Texas. So hi, hope finds it from Texas. Bye. You're a good person. Please don't throw away. That's so cute. To sister, love brother. Oh, that's wholesome. Breaking news. Local fox goes. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but look at it. Look at that. Adorable fluff ball strikes again. On this table every day at 11 a.m., free lunch for anyone who needs it. Made with love by a neighborhood mom. Aw, that's so good.
Oh man, what's with all these happy puppies everywhere? I swear, this subreddit is just like made by animal shelters to make you want to buy a pet. When I was 8 years old, I found a 4-leaf clover and gave it to my pop for good luck. When he died, I found out he always kept it in his wallet for 20 years. Ah, come on, this has made me smile, not give me all the sad feels. That's still beautiful though, he actually wrote on it as well. Marty, whatever happens, don't go to 2020. Imagine if they actually put this kind of story in that movie though, like going to 2020 and all this happening. The conspiracy theorists would go insane. What aliens do on Earth and what humans do on Mars. Ah, of course, this entire time aliens were sending us dick pics. This is just a picture of a laundry cat. And as someone who doesn't have pets, I want to pet it. Oh, this photo is just nostalgic to the tip, isn't it? If you have not seen The Princess Bride, please watch it. It is a classic. By far, best whimsical dialogue I've ever come across in a movie. Shout out to my Arabic teacher that looked at us yesterday mid-lesson and said, I'm worried. You all look exhausted and depressed. We were all like, yeah, we're dead inside. You haven't noticed? And he snapped shut the textbook, threw up his hands and said, that's not healthy. No more vocab. Time for dancing. And he taught us a dance from Iraq, and we danced instead of doing vocab. We didn't stop dancing until he saw all of us laughing and was satisfied that we were all feeling better. It was perhaps the coolest, most kind-hearted thing I've ever seen a college instructor do. See, this is what teachers should have the freedom to do. In fact, you should have to be able to qualify to do this kind of thing to be a teacher. I mean, sure, you need to pass tests and show that you can actually learn what you're learning in the subject and stuff like that. But education is being run on the same structure since the industrial age. Students should be required to do an actual creative class that just lets them do stuff like this. Make it a blend of self-evaluation and self-expression. You don't get marked on how good you do it, you get marked on how good you feel for doing it. I don't know, I just recall back in my high school days. I had a German exchange student friend who found it amazing that us learning grade 10 maths B was the stuff he learnt in grade 5 maths. I don't know how it is in the rest of the world, but Australia's education system is just... I'm ranting too much. Back to the smiles. Me yesterday. Okay, Audrey, don't tell Mummy we're getting her chocolates for tomorrow. Got it? Audrey, 5 years old. Got it. Mummy, we're not getting you chocolates for tomorrow. Winks at me, except she can't wink, so it's an awkward blink. Happy Mother's Day. This post almost makes me want to have kids. Oh, and speak of having kids, look at this baby. This is adorable until I remember what an ultrasound looks like of a toddler's jawline with all the teeth still growing. It's a bit of a nightmare. New Jersey balloon artist with autism creates pieces for essential workers. Oh, that is awesome. Well, I bet that news article certainly inflated his day. Oh, that was a terrible pun. I put my son in private school and he was very sad because he had to leave his best friend Barrett. It's been 3 months since he has been in his new school, and today the teacher said they have a new student. And guess who it is? Barrett! Barrett's back, baby! It doesn't look like much, but that tiny layer of hair is the first I've grown in years. I beat cancer. Well done. Honestly, that is amazing to see. A photographer took pictures of people before and after she called them beautiful. Oh, that is sweet. Last one looks a little suspicious though. What matters isn't if people are good or bad. What matters is if they're trying to be better today than they were yesterday. Shout out to The Good Place, best series ever, and I just loved Michael's character arc. This show seriously changed my perspective on so many things in life. Like, I'm not religious at all, but... God damn if I don't have some sort of inkling towards this kind of, like, thing existing. This is a risk I'm willing to take. Oh, where did he get the sign? Oh no, I want to pet him even more. This is a burb, and this is a cute nest, and now I want to build some outside my house. And with an army of burbs, I shall defeat all the spiders that are around my damn house. My kid designed a birdhouse, then we built it together from scraps. Damn, that is nice. You mind making some more for a bird army? Come on, what's your rate? My mum always made me a birthday cake. Every year for 44 years. 2 months since she died, and my old dad tried his hardest, and my heart Oh my god, I'm actually getting teary from this. Wow, that's so sweet. Nah, I'm fine. That's just sweat, because I'm working out so much with my blinking. Look at the baby turtle, you're so cute. Yes, you are. You know, I only found out just the other day that their shells are actually just a bone, a part of their body. It's one of those things where, like, you didn't know it, but now that you know it, you're like, how the hell could I not have known it? You smushed the bubble. Oh, this is the cutest thing I've seen so far. A Floofy and a kitty. These two are insanely photogenic together. I mean, damn, kitty, save the smolder for the rest of us. Oh, I knew a friend who actually loved bunnies, but she couldn't have them in the state we lived in, so she ended up actually moving further south to Australia where you can keep bunnies, and I would not be surprised if there are 3 of these critters in her backyard right now. California TV station films dog calmly playing with kids after cop shoots himself trying to kill it. Oh, I like this story because a cop was shot, but nobody will get in trouble for shooting the cop, and some children got to calmly play with a dog. Yeah, that turned out very well. Part of me hopes the police officer gets investigated, but part of me also thinks the police officer was reacting based off previous experiences maybe, and in that state clearly wasn't applying the logic he should have been. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Box Cat. It blends too well. It's like it was grown with those square watermelons in Japan. You know, I can never tell with these cats if they've got thick fur or they're just fat. Nothing wrong with a cute chubby kitty, but I've just never been able to tell. I'll be honest, I'm more appreciating the architecture of this cat's bed.
It looks so snuggly.
Yes, Rush Hour 3! I remember seeing this in the bloopers or deleted scenes. Oh, this just takes me back to when my sister and I used to always go to the local DVD or video rental store and just watch these kind of movies every single night. She lives about 2 states south of me now. Man, I haven't seen her in probably 2 years, aside from video calls. I should plan a trip down sometime. My son has been holding this chip for 10 minutes. He's probably just there wondering what are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna eat it? Am I holding this for you? Do you want me to have it? I don't want it, you have it. And of course you call your pet son. Ireland helped raise $1.8 million for the Choctaw badly affected by COVID-19 as payback for a $150... Wait, that's it? $150 donation by the Choctaw tribe in 1847 during the Irish potato famine. Okay, so I had to look this up because I have no idea who the Choctaw are. This is just a beautiful story. If you couldn't love Jacksepticeye enough already. Okay, at first I thought this was just some inflatable Christmas thing, but then I noticed the Halloween stuff and then the birthday stuff too. Hey honey, which day do you want to celebrate today? Yes. How do I use a coffee press? Do I have to grind the beans or just put them directly into the coffee press? How would I use the coffee press if I want my coffee to use milk instead of water? Sorry if these questions are really basic. I'm a 13-year-old trying to make my mum feel special on her birthday. Don't you worry, I didn't know how the hell to use a coffee press either until I was 18. Before then, I just used instant coffee and it's not as good as normal coffee. In honor of Colonel Sanders' famous secret blend of 11 herbs and spices, KFC's Twitter account only follows all 5 Spice Girls and 6 different guys named Herb. When a Twitter user noticed this and pointed it out, KFC sent him a painting of himself holding a drumstick while riding piggyback on the Colonel. Oh, internet, I love thee. The guy's clearly so proud too. It's just such a humble photo. And the Colonel's wearing joggers gear too. Whenever my parrot flips out and gets angry, I say, "Hey," in this soft, comforting voice and then talk to him gently. He calms down within seconds. I just got frustrated enough at something that I went, "Ah!" My parrot said, "Hey," all softly and sweetly a dozen times over the next minute. It made me feel better instantly. Oh! My parrot is better at conflict de-escalation than most people. I want a parrot. I want a parrot now. Coral, there's nothing there. Coral, stop. Oh God, it can see me. That's actually really cute. I was worried it was going to be a ghost for a second. Man who survived the Spanish flu, Great Depression, and World War II beats coronavirus on his 107th birthday. Mate, just change your name to Holy Grail already. God damn. Suffering a creative block? I love Ursula's advice to Kiki. Stop trying. Take long walks. Look at scenery. Doze off at noon. Don't even think about flying. And then pretty soon you'll be flying again. Oh, this is a beautiful kitty in a teacup. They've called this photo Dandy Dog, and I think it's just an adorable name for a dog. I want to buy a dog and call it Dandy. Honestly, this is pure magic. Daniel Radcliffe reads Harry Potter to your kids, and you for free. I agree, Jesus Christ, this is visible happiness. I am the darkness.
Oh, you want cuddles? Okay, I give cuddles. But I am still the darkness.
This dark kitty got the helmet and the bling to match. I'm gonna take it this is the alpha cat of the neighborhood. My damn 3-year-old grabbed the unsweetened cranberry juice from the fridge and asked for some. I reminded her that she historically doesn't like it and offered a juice she does like. After telling me that I am wrong and cranberry juice is her favorite, I gave up. This was not the hill to die on this early in the day. So now my petty-ass 3-year-old is sitting on the couch gagging and making faces while saying, my favorite is delicious. Glad to know petty is genetic. That is just so sweet. She's learning from the best, man. I found a tiny denim jacket at Goodwill and I put it on my cat. Look at my cat. It's so stylish. He's so stupid and dirty and lazy. Aww. This is like my relationship. My girlfriend's the dog, but she doesn't need to know I said that. I'm lifeguarding and I just witnessed an 8-year-old girl tell this boy that they can't be together because he has a phone and she doesn't. He then threw his phone in the dive pool and said, Nothing can keep me from you. Oh, that's really sweet, but also really dumb. No, it's made me smile. You gotta be positive. It's cute. Please do not disturb my plant. She needs 2 hours of sunlight a day and I live in a sunless apartment. I'll be back to collect her soon. Thank you and stay well. Oh, I hope no one did. This is just pure. Wow, this is something that lined up just right. The wolf and the sun rays? Damn, that is just awesome. This is a cute dog and a lovely grandma, but the dog's being really mean and poking his tongue at me. How dare you, sir? Dolphins have returned to Italy. Meanwhile, in Middle-earth... wait, is that an actual costume? I want one. Where do I get it? I want a tree costume. And the award for cutest door wedge in the world goes to this little guy. Don't worry, buddy. You just keep tugging for that carrot. It'll come out eventually. This soldier carried his service dog down a mountain because it was 117 degrees and the rocks were burning his feet. Yes, everyone definitely liked that. Always check the footpath in summer to make sure your dog isn't going to burn its feet. All right, boys. We got nap time in 1700 hours. Let's roll out. Though the baby's expression slightly looks like he's running away from them. Are they attacking him? Oh god. In 1960, David Latimer planted a garden inside of a bottle and sealed it shut. He opened the bottle and watered the plant in 1972 and sealed it for good. It has been a self-sustaining ecosystem for 60 years. Okay, when I read it, I thought the bottle was maybe the size of a, drinking bottle, not the size of a frickin' whatever that thing is. Still, that's an amazing job. Elderly YouTuber writes his subscribers down on a notebook, then thanks them individually. Carefully, he's a hero. Oh, that's nice. We should do the same on EmKay. It'd only take us 5 minutes? Fall displayed in one puddle. Now that is far too perfect of a transition for it to have happened naturally. Though even if it is fake, it still looks absolutely awesome. So props to you. When someone feeds me, what, you get a little high and start rolling around on the grass? Because yeah, I do that too. It's hard to read what's on the photo, but this person's giving away all this stuff for free for anyone passing by who might need it during this current issue. And I can only hope that someone is actually donating money to her as she's doing this, because she deserves it. This is just beautiful. In memory of George, who gave his life on that street, 29th of April 2007, protecting children from 2 savage dogs. Oh, and that must be George there in the photo. Oh, that is sweet. There was actually an incident a while ago in my area where people wanted this person's dog to be put down because it ended up killing one of their own. Later turns out that dog was protecting its owners, who were taking it for a walk down the park before suddenly being attacked by these 2 other dogs who broke out of their fence, with one of them eventually getting killed because the dog was defending its owners. And until then, everyone was defending the person with the 2 dogs because they thought they were in the right, but then the CCTV footage got released and oh my god, did everyone just change their minds. But yeah, most dogs are awesome. That's what I'm trying to say, really. Goats. They are adorable until they try and headbutt you in the nuts. I know from personal experience. How can I, 13 male, be a good uncle? What? My oldest sister is pregnant and I am really excited for her to have the baby, but how does one be a good uncle? I can barely take care of myself. Yesterday I made a grilled cheese and burnt it. So any tips on how to be a good uncle? Mate, you're only 13. No one is expecting or requiring you to be that sort of responsible adult just yet. Work on your own self first. It's okay to be that kind of selfish at your age. Oh my god, this is...
Meow, you're finally awake. Well, breakfast isn't going to serve itself, we know.
The happiest photo you will see today on the internet. Yes, it is. And I reckon they're responsible for the mess on the floor in the background. Okay, is this a hat, or did the dog just rip itself through jeans to the point the owner was like, screw it, you can keep the jeans, you can do whatever you want with it. When you eat a mint and drink a glass of cold water. Welcome to the Himalayas! Personally, I think it's more like the 9th circle of hell, but sure. Yes, a horse! I grew up riding horses, so I especially love this one. So they brought an ice cream truck to school, and the ice cream man saw my hair and was like, ooh, I have something for you, and he gave me this. How are you not smiling? You should be smiling! My new friend, Jarvis, 38, had never been on an airplane before, so I gave him my window seat. He was shaking with excitement the entire flight. One random act of kindness can make someone's day. Man, you forget how many things you go through day-to-day life that so many people have yet to experience. I was personally from a smaller town until I moved to a bigger city, and when I moved, there were so many times that all my friends in the city were just like, man, that's normal, but to me, it was like a whole new world. Like, I found it astounding that there were ads on, like, buses and billboards for video games. Back where I grew up, that wasn't a thing. Like, I didn't know that they were considered popular enough. Jimmy has separation anxiety, so he holds on to you when you walk in the door. Ugh. Heart skipped a beat. Look at this little judgmental ass dog. Yeah, an owner doesn't choose this dog. This dog chooses an owner. He just looks at you like,
You couldn't handle me.
While competing in a marathon in Thailand, runner Kemjira Klongsanun, I've butchered that, I apologize, found an abandoned puppy on the side of the road and ended up carrying it the remaining 19 miles to the finish line. She adopted it afterward. Well, you better. Oh, if that isn't destiny to adopt that dog, I don't know what is. Wow, you know, I've never noticed how human some cats' eyes can look when they're really dilated. Oh, look at the birthmark on the nose, it's so cute. A text from our landlords this morning. Assuming your income has dropped substantially, Blue, and I want to help you buy $0 rent for April and we'll see what the situation is in May. Oh, that's nice. This is actually really sweet because, well, landlords aren't exactly responsible for all this. But there are some that actually treat their renters like human beings, and that's just really sweet to see when they lend out a helping hand. People complained about a roaming cat near the law firm office, so the law firm hired him. Meet Leon Advogato Esquire. This is clearly a story about someone getting turned into a cat and having to be a lawyer still at the same time. It's a story just waiting to be told. Why hasn't Hollywood started already? I want Lawyer Cat. Again, this subreddit, it's manipulating you into getting a pet, and it's so nice.
That's so cute. It's a single coin piggy bank. I love it. France starts phasing out single-use plastics on January 1st. Hell yeah. Me teaching him how to play. My friend who just got the game. Yeah, doing his best. Oh, that's cool. One cat's right eye is blue, one's is yellow, and vice versa. That's really cool. So when I was a kid, I had a Raggedy Ann doll given to me by my grandmother. It had my birth name embroidered into a heart on its chest. This Christmas, my grandmother borrowed it and gave it back, now with pants, shorter hair, and my new name sewn in place. He's trans, like me. That's so, oh my god, that's so sweet. So 20 years later, and I just became a nurse at the same hospital I survived cancer in. Hell yeah. Aw. You gotta nap when you gotta nap. That's adorable. And look at these kitties napping. They're just chilling, just giving a hug. That looks cozy, I can't lie. One of the greatest joys you can have in life is knowing that orphan baby orangutans go to jungle school every day where they learn how to be orangutans in a wheelbarrow school bus. For 2 years now, I run out every Saturday morning to get us coffee. I put a cup plus 2 of her favorite donuts on her nightstand while she sleeps. She thinks it's because I love the coffee place, but the reality is that she sleeps in on Saturdays, and if I stare at her long enough, I'm overwhelmed with wanting to do something nice for her. I don't give 2 craps about their coffee. I don't even drink coffee during the week, for frick's sake. Your partners are thinking about you far more often than you realize. Little dumb crap can contain a whole lot of feelings that we never think to say. I hope something good happens to you today. Aw, you too. My daughter dared me to make the smallest spoon I could. Not quite as easy as I thought it would be. She got a kick out of it, although I don't know what to do with it now. Give it to a mouse or something. One of my absolute favorite things. After a PhD student finishes their dissertation defense and the committee discusses while the student is outside the room, I love opening the door to bring the student back in and simply saying, "Doctor," 17 times and counting. God, can you imagine the excitement from just hearing that? Oh, I want to see that. The best thing I did this entire decade was love you. Hope you got everything you wanted this holiday season, like that time I got Sonic's CD in 93. That is a happy fella. This image just screams, "Amae wa mo shinderu." A man holding his baby up to paintings and talking to him at an art gallery. That's so freaking cute. My 64-year-old mother-in-law revealed to us at Christmas that she spent this past year, quote, learning to play the fiddle. No one in the family had any idea, and then she played beautifully, a dozen songs for us without looking at sheet music while we sat at the table in awe. I am now going home not only with a huge smile on my face, but thinking that everything is still very much possible. Be me. Been working at a barbecue joint for 3 years. Boss is like a dad, but cooler. We drink and smoke together. Song from his favorite band is playing. Ooh, do you know who this is, Anon? Answer instantly with correct answer. Hey, that's my boy. My face when it feels good to have someone proud of me. Thanks, boss. Thank you to the good people in Bungendor who have put this fridge out on the roadside. Today's Karwula crew returning from a long shift up near Nariga were delighted to enjoy a cool drink. There are lots of hot firefighters who have very much appreciated this wonderful gesture. I don't know where these people are, what country they're in, but I've never heard of any of these places, but I'm glad they got a cool drink. My older brother with autism loves Jolly Ranchers, so I went out and got every flavor I could, and I'm gonna mail him a little candy care package. Let me just say, this is sweet, but the blue ones are the best ones, and if you don't agree, sorry, but you're wrong. I love you so, so much, from here all the way to that village. Only to that village? No, the farthest village. That's good. When the mother spends all the time of pregnancy doing selfies, this happens. happens. I have a friend who is colorblind. I have another friend with synesthesia, where she sees colors when she listens to music. My colorblind friend has always wanted to see color, and because my friend with synesthesia and my colorblind friend have the same taste in music, she describes color to my colorblind friend by relating it back to music. Like, the sky is Duke Ellington's Satin Doll, and it is the purest thing. This is what pure friendship is. That sounds incredibly sweet. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. That's a man who appreciates his wife. That's so wholesome, dude. Tell me the story of how you rescued me again. Oh man. Kids in high school spread rumors that I was gay, so I'm bringing my husband to my reunion next week to prove them so freaking right. You show him, Dylan. Me and my buddy Max grew up together, and our friend Sam told us the other day he wished he had grown up with us as well. I guess Max thought about that and sent me this text. Sam didn't grow up with us, but he'll grow old with us. Man, that's so sweet, dude. Note written by me and slipped to Santa. My son, Jack, is 15 and has an intellectual disability. He wholeheartedly believes in Santa. Please keep the magic alive. Santa winked at me, greeted him like an old friend. Jack, it's great to see you again. Kindness matters. That's so nice and sweet, man. I tell you, this subreddit is the best I've ever seen. Boys, your bodies are perfect. You don't have to be 6'2" and have a six-pack to be handsome. It's okay to have a tummy or be skinny. It's okay to be short and have acne and stretch marks. Y'all are handsome in your own way. Mom called today to say the cancer's gone and I thought the whole world should know. Ashley. Thank you for letting me know, Ashley. That is fantastic news. What screams I'm upper class? I'm a school bus driver. I drove students in a very nice school district. If you were looking for kids to be the illustration of white privilege, these were the ones. These were kids who got hoverboards from the Tooth Fairy. Every single morning and afternoon, these kids with much more expensive clothes than I have would thank me for driving them. When parents would meet the kids at the bus, they would tell the kids, make sure you say thank you. These people weren't upper class simply from money, but from having habits and attitudes to make them better people in life. Behavior problems were rare. Aw, little devil kitty. I love it. When an employee, Ben, was alone on his shift and overwhelmed with upwards to 25 customers, one customer stepped in to wash dishes, another in stilettos and formal wear started bussing tables and serving orders, and a third jumped in. How about that? That's so great. Just genuine good people. Still good people in parking lots. When I was opening my door, the wind flung it to the other side of your car and made a huge mark. I'm so incredibly sorry. I don't think it's too bad, but I'll still leave my info just in case it's worse than I thought. Again, I'm very, very sorry. My name is blank and my cell number is blank. I have blank insurance. I feel really bad about this and I hope you have a better day. If there's any other info you need, please just give me a call. That's so considerate. Well, Ulta, you absolutely stopped my girl in her tracks this evening. It was mesmerizing to watch her stop, turn, and gaze at this poster. So thank you. Today I learned that while in Sharon Springs, Theodore Roosevelt was approached by a 12-year-old girl who asked if he would like to have a badger. Expecting to humor her, he agreed and the girl came back with a 2-week-old badger. President Roosevelt named him Josiah and he became one of the presidential pets. Well, how about that? The first time I ever did a stand-up in the high school talent show, my teacher was like, I'm gonna see you on the Tonight Show one day. So I flew him out. Look at that. Kept his promise. And he's happy to be there. Text from my dad from a few years ago. I did call and leave him another message after I stopped crying. Editing to add his photo because he's as precious as he sounds. Natalie, I've kept a voicemail from you for over 2 years. All you did was to call me and tell me you loved me. I usually listen to it about 20 times a week. This morning, while listening to it, I received a phone call and accidentally deleted your voicemail. I am heartbroken and I want it back on my phone. Please call me and leave me another I just wanted to say I love you message. Daddy. Man, that's so heartwarming, man. This is what $50 means to a small business. $50 is nothing to a billion-dollar company. Start shopping small. Whoever just placed a $50 plus order in my shop, thank you so much. That literally just paid for half of my groceries tomorrow. Oh, my son has loved my cat since the day he was born. She tolerates that love in a way I never thought possible. I, 24 male, know that my girlfriend, 19 female, is lying to me. We were chilling in my room when she said, I've just thought of a lie that I tell you sometimes. I paused my game and asked her to go on. Sometimes, she said, I say I need a hug from you when actually I think you're the one that needs a hug. She's a keeper. Mom gave me a teddy bear for Thanksgiving. Took a second to realize it's one of the most valuable things I've ever owned. Oh, it's the grandpa's shirts. Oh my goodness. I would cry on the spot. When I was 7 years old, I submitted my own Beetlejuice action figure concept drawings to the toy company. They actually took the time to respond. Dear Blank, thank you for your letter. I received it yesterday. I would like to say that I thought your ideas and drawings were great. Our planning is usually done years ahead and our ideas are top secret, but I will show your ideas to the marketing manager anyway. We are very glad that you like our Beetlejuice toys because if it were not for young boys like you to play with our toys, there would not be a Tonka Canada. Sincerely, Tonka Canada Inc. My dad was looking at me like this for 5 minutes until I looked down at his plate. It's Pac-Man. Elijah, 5, is obsessed with the movie Up and wanted to have his grandparents in the photo shoot for his 5th birthday. This, so far, has put the biggest smile on my face. That's so sweet, man. I know it probably won't get seen, but this weekend was the first time seeing my boys in person in over a year. They both drew my pictures and gave them to me and said, "We love you, Daddy. I'm not crying. You're crying." Man, I've been close a lot of times. That's for sure. I can't even imagine how that feels. Huge news. Finally found my best friend from middle school on Facebook. We've both been looking for each other for over a decade. I told her I think about her every time I play any board game or drive by a church. She told me she uses my name as her password at work. A perfect reunion. Some heroes wear hard hats. Indiana construction worker Jason Haney hid a giant "Where's Waldo" cutout all over his work site for the children in a nearby hospital to find. Once he received word that they found him, he moved Waldo to a new location so they could start looking for him again. That's so sweet, man. My dad's been bringing his dog to work and calling him the office morale officer, so this year his employees gave him an award. Look at that. Look at that. Both him and the dog deserve the reward. Oh, man. He's got an arm around his shoulder. That's so wholesome. Cats are great. We don't deserve them. My mom always made me a birthday cake every year for 44 years. 2 months since she died, and my old dad tried his hardest and my heart melted. Hey, that looks like a great cake to me. Props to him. Me when having dinner at grandma's house and I see my favorite dessert she made for me with lots of love. This is true. To the people eating out of my garbage, I have more love for you than you think. Please just come in and tell me you're hungry. I will forever give you a fresh slice of pizza, plus fresh water to drink. God bless. Dan is a good man. Dan the man. My dog looks so proud of me on my first day of college. He does, and he is. I guarantee you he is. Very proud. She said yes, and I'm going on my first date today. Date me or draw 25. My crush, Uno. The funny thing was I let him hear it because he denied that he snoozes. He then pulled out his phone and had one of me snoring. That's true love, honestly. It is. Every day this brings me joy. 14-year-old was doing a thing in class and was instructed to draw animals doing ballet. I love the expressions. He was particularly pleased with the way the bird is wearing its tutu. I too am happy about that. This is very well done. A group where we all pretend to be ants in an ant colony. We eating good tonight. Dude, look at that one ant just carrying all those 3 Ritz. That's impressive. Dog looking at popsicles. What flavor will he pick? Holy cow, that is a very cool skateboard. That's really well done. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness, this is so good. That's so sweet. Oh man. My boyfriend stepped in and took my little sister to the daddy-daughter dance. Oh, that's good. This doggo. Happy birthday. Look at that. Look, you got cookies and a nice steak. I assume that's steak. That looks pretty tasty. First gen, 1989. Me, my dad, and my grandpa playing Zelda on NES. Second gen, 2016. My son, me, and my dad playing Zelda on NES on Wii U. You know what they say, history repeats itself. His little spoon grew up real big, but he doesn't mind. Hero Husky finds a box full of near-dying kittens in the woods, becomes their new mom. You don't hear many tales about dogs raising kittens. I'm 19, and every now and again my dad gets wasted with his friends and they beg me to drive them to Taco Bell. My dad is the one with the beer in his shirt pocket. That's fantastic. Oh man, just a father looking at his son. That must be a crazy feeling. Oh, this cat doesn't have any ears, but not for long. That's so good. I was playing fetch with Tyler and he pushed the toy, which is the mouth ring of a Gatorade bottle, under the rug, and he went to get it from under the rug and there was another identical one in that spot. So 2 came out and he was so confused. Then I threw one and he kept walking past it and stopping and I could see the gears turning. It's in my mouth. Look, it's on the floor. But it's in my mouth. Let me walk away. But it's on the floor. He was stuck in a glitch, so I had to remove one of them, and then everything went back to normal. It's a real life glitch. Back soon, out jumping in puddles. You know what? Fair enough. Aboriginal man travels 2,000 miles to attend his granddaughter's graduation. Holy cow. Props. An Arizona man found a balloon with a Christmas list for Santa while out hiking. He tracked down the 8-year-old Mexican girl who released the balloon and fulfilled her wish list. Oh my god, that's amazing. I'm sorry, kid, but I'm afraid you're not tall enough to ride this ride. You're going to jail, bub. Oh my god, it's a koala licking the street. Look, he's a thirsty boy. You gotta do what you gotta do. I don't know who needs to hear this, but when Sheldrick Trust orphans reintegrate into the wild and have their own wild-born babies, they return to introduce them to the men who raised them. Loijuk, 14, introducing her firstborn Lily to Benjamin. Aw, that's so cute. What the heck? Rip Fishy. Aw, oh man, Rip Fishy. Can we get an F in the comments for Fishy? Bless the people who make those YouTube videos on how to do simple tasks and fix stuff. Not for fame, not for money, just here's how to use a wall spackle. Here's how to clean and maintain a vacuum cleaner. Having trouble with some assembly instructions? They've got you covered. No shame, no just figure it out. IRL angels. Agreed.
He's got his own little couch. Well, it's a guy covered in kittens. What can I say other than I wish it were me? We got happy bees, be happy, smile, watermelon wedge, and then an Illuminati symbol. Somehow, that doesn't seem to fit. Judging by the look on his face, he's not having a great time. Same. These things don't seem to go together. We've got a tropical island, a bird, and a Pac-Man ghost. Ooh, I see they've got fresh balloons in today. Oh my god, look at that baby sea turtle. Ain't he just a cute little son of a bitch? When you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. I can't really do that. I'm not, the sun. Staying positive doesn't mean you have to be happy all the time. It means that even on hard days, you know there are better ones coming. Aw, how cute. I really like this girl, but I don't know how to tell her. Just ask her to the movies this weekend. Do you want to go to the movies this weekend? No, I meant ask her. I just did. What did she say? I don't know, you tell me. What do you mean? I like you, dumbass. Aw, look at him. We got Big Spoon, and we got the Little Spoon taking a nap. I feel like they're just being an a-hole. Seems more rude than nice. Ah, look at that. Another full rainbow. Except this one's almost as large as the entire island of Manhattan. Oh, ooh, I do not like Easter Bunny costumes. Something is wrong about them. Hi, hello, welcome to my New York apartment. Yes, it is $4,000 a month. Thank you for asking. We all need more chalk art like this in our lives. After an 80-year-old man in England moved into a retirement home, his 98-year-old mother moved into the same home so she could help take care of him. She said, "You never stop being a mom." I mean, I guess that's true, but come on, you could take a break sometime. 89-year-old woman has knitted 450 blankets for shelter dogs, and it's adorable. Yeah, to say the least. How Tony became Iron Man. Oh no, look out, it's a radioactive iron. A pizza's basically a real-time pie chart of how much pizza is left. Oh my god. What's he watching though? Me having a bad day. Old napkin he found under the couch. My cat. I bring you good tidings, master. My little brother found out I'm not his fully sister and I came home to this. I'm crying. Oh, ain't that sweet. I screwed up a job interview so bad today, they asked me why I wanted to work at this fast food restaurant and I blanked. And I said that when I was little, I liked their fries and wanted to be the French fry queen. I got the job. She comes here every day to give him a kiss and then leaves. Hey, whoa, social distancing. All right, we got a yip, a ruff, a bark, and then a boof. A delicate scale. A precious scale. I just passed by an 80-something-year-old woman in Nordstrom's. She was looking in the mirror and said, "I used to be young and beautiful." So I said, "Now you're just beautiful." Her smile as she said thank you truly made my day. And I'm sure you made hers, my friend. I love my dog. If I ever cry, he collects up dirty socks and brings them to me. They're his favorite thing in the world and they make him happy. So they'll make me happy too. He's a good boy. No, he's the best boy. If you're having a bad day, here's a smiling alpaca. Thanks. I really needed that. Oh, frick, he about to do some sick tricks. Hey now, come on, she doesn't look that old yet. Why are you doing that to her? Why are you feeding her like that? You're probably making her feel dumb. Kitty, please get off my chair. I need to work. Oh, look at the kitty eyes. Yeah, that's right, you let him stay there. It's his throne now. Either someone woke him up from his nap or someone took away his Twinkies. Ollie has two settings, high alert and cozy. I love Ollie. I'm a rose macaroon. I'm a pistachio one. I'm a honey and almond macaroon with hazelnut filling. I'm a macaroni. It's a macaroni party! Oh, that sounds great. Oh, it's a 10-piece nugget meal. You telling me I could have been getting that many puppies at McDonald's this whole time? Do you remember Abby, the dog from I Am Legend? She's now 13 and still a good girl. Aw, look at her. She may have put on a couple pounds though, but she's 13. What's that, 700 in dog years? This photo's from 1955. It was called A Few Seconds Before Happiness. Look at the new puppy. This dog's walking herself up and down the train so everyone can stroke her. Aww. Whoa. Breaking news, major delays. No, you broke the ant highway, kid. One's smelling it, the other one's taking a big old bite. There are two kinds of people in this world. I was having a really bad morning until this baby reached out to me and smiled. Shout out to this baby for being amazing. Yeah, he's a true bro. Elephants are one of the most emotional creatures in the world. They've also been known to rescue other animals such as trapped monkeys. We don't deserve elephants. Let me give you a kiss. Ew, no, don't touch me. Thought I was meowing back to my cat for the past hour, but it turns out it was just me and my dad meowing at each other from different rooms in the house. Is there a problem here? Just remember that after the plague came the Renaissance. The Renaissance Cascade. It's an explosion of arts and culture, Gordon. Super Dad creates beeping Easter eggs for blind children to hunt. Super Dad, the best hero in the world. My cat looks like he just told his favorite joke and he's so proud of himself. Oh my God, that little smile! Oh, that's just actually kind of scary to me. Just talked to my mom, who's 84 and has advanced dementia, on the phone. She told me at the end of the conversation, "I think about you when I'm not even thinking," which I thought was a pretty profound way to express how we all feel about those we love. I'll say it is. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that big Oreo-colored chicken nugget. My pencil drawing growth from 2014 to 2020. He can draw images better than I can take them with a camera. The real anime title, please. Your name? Andrew. Andrew. Andrew is definitely my favorite anime movie. Gee, Jupiter, how come your mom let you have 1 billion moons? Share with the Earth, please. Oh, I am feeling this image so heavily right now. God. The bride's father died and donated his heart. The man who received the transplant walked her down the aisle. God, those heart transplant stories always kill me. I want someone to stick around and annoy me for my entire life like this. Don't we all? Don't we all? Look, we've all got to take this COVID situation seriously, okay? All of us. My grandfather just informed me that he has a cocktail hour every day with his cat where they each have a glass of milk at the table. I mean, come on, we still have to be somewhat social, right? This is Miller, a good boy who lost some pounds. He just wanted to post his transformation pic to inspire you. You know, he really has inspired me. I need to lose a little weight myself, bud. I'm stockpiling food. It's for my dog. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's totally fine. Yeah, I'm fine with that. This kid is a genius. Oh, wow. How the heck have I never thought of doing something like that? Oh, that's the best cosplay I've ever seen. Dad out here on a whole nother level. Look, we would all do it, okay? It's impossible to resist a cat coming up and being nice. Happy birthday! I hope I didn't mess up the date. I can't believe you actually remembered. Thank you! Isn't it nice when someone actually remembers something super simple like that? Mom! In a small town in County Cork, Ireland, a monument stands in appreciation to the Native American Choctaw Indian tribe. Although impoverished shortly after being forced to walk the Trail of Tears, the tribe somehow gathered $170 to send to Ireland for famine relief in 1847. Freaking ballers, dude. You know, there's not really any context here, but good on you for graduating. Your mom's having a good hair day and is mad she can't go out. She had to share it with someone. That is a good hair day. You go, Mom. Walking my sister down the aisle was one of the most special moments of my life. Bindi, you're the most amazing sister and friend. Always there for me through it all, and I couldn't be happier you found Chandler. And Chandler, I'm so happy to welcome you into our family as my brother. We don't deserve the Irwins. I can't keep calm. Today is my last chemo. Oh, you go. Celebration time. Shots all around. Oh, jeez. Is that supposed to be the Mars rover? Don't judge me. I'm not very bright. Bright enough to make an educated guess. That's correct. Don't be so hard on yourself. We're all learning new things every day. Thank you. I also needed to hear that. I'll take them both. Oh, I really want to know what he's reading now. Party hat for a party girl. God damn it, she's adorable. The New Jersey Devils used hand-drawn portraits by kids to introduce the players on game day. That bottom left one. Sometimes you just gotta sit down and think about life, you know? Take a look back on all the decisions you've made that led you to this point. Told my parents I miss archaeology, and my mom was very sympathetically like, "Do you want to go dig holes in the garden?" And I was like, yes, I want to go dig holes in the garden. A Toronto Loblaws was mistakenly left open on Easter Sunday, and apparently nothing was stolen. Customers even returned items to their shelves once they realized the store was actually closed. Man, Canada is just lawful good. For the first time ever, Chicago Animal Care and Control has run out of adoptable dogs. Man, if that headline doesn't fill you with glee, I don't know what the heck will. My daughter had her first Easter egg hunt, and it looks like she did very well. A duck on top of a dog. I repeat, this is not a drill. We have a duck on top of a dog. Why? She has to wear a diaper. Come on. Want something to be happy about? Muppets have been delivered to puppeteers' homes so Sesame Street can tape new episodes. Yeah, that's awesome. Grandpa brings dog to furniture store to make sure she likes the chair too. Happiness noise. The face you make when you thought your fart would be silent. No, that's the face I make when I trusted that fart. This is the best poem I've ever read, hands down. This is what poetry is about for me personally. There was a cat. Long ago, there was a cat who swallowed a ball of yarn. And when the cat had kittens, they all had sweaters on. Oh, that's kind of cute. Happy Thanksgiving. Let's say what we're most thankful for. Turkey. I was gonna say you. And you. The turkey provider. Hey, the turkey provider's very important. You know, I'm really liking this trend of recreating weird art pieces from our past, and these two have done it masterfully. Oh my god, my heart's going to explode. Oh my god, aren't they just the cutest little things? I need more beer. Got more beer. A perfect story in 3 images or less. I chained him down while I went back inside to get my jacket. Came out to a very good boy. I must teach you to be fierce. But Mom, I are fierce. In a lockdown city, someone tied a bag of food and water to a pole for stray dogs. There are still good people out there. Michael Che paying 1 month's rent for 160 apartments in New York City. To lose a grandparent and to turn around and give to others when everything is unpredictable is the epitome of an everyday hero, especially when he's doing it in a place as expensive as New York freaking City. Swan embraces vet who saved his life. It's amazing how they just hug with their necks like that. Handsome Doggo thinks the photo shoot's for him. I mean, of course it's for him. Who the heck else would they have been taking a photo of? This is Sushi. She knows it's been a long day. Offering to split her pancake with you? 14 out of 10. Thank you, Sushi. That's very kind. Very kind indeed. When your day working from home starts out completely crappy, but your beautiful wife is there to help rescue you with something as simple as sticking a piece of paper to your laptop when you're not looking. Quick, man, wife her again. That lamb is cuter than I ever was or ever will be again. My dog's face when she saw me on the first day of quarantine. My dog's face when she sees me on day 31, on the verge of mental collapse. She just loves you. She just loves you.
Wait, stop scrolling. I think you're cute.
Oh, don't call me as a guy cute. Call me adorable. This little squirrel keeps coming in through the doggy door and hanging out with my cat. Oh, and they're just lying together like buddies. That is the best. Love this local theater, which is using its marquee to comment on movies it's not showing. It's like a physical Twitter feed without the, child predators and racism. How long have we been on lockdown? Oh my god. This is her now. Feel old yet? Yes? Why did you have to remind me? They even went out of their way to print a new shirt with the exact same photos and everything. That's commitment to a progress photo right there. 99-year-old World War II Marine veteran defeats coronavirus. I'm a warrior, not a warrior. Haha, I see what you did there. Seriously though, that's great to see. I'm loving all these recovery stories. McDonald's. Hello. We've seen that you've placed your order from the hospital. Hope you're keeping well. Your order is on us, the McDonald's team. Is this your attempt to make me want to have McDonald's for lunch, huh? Huh? Is it? Because it's working. Hardmain, 17, was so fed up with his sister's flowery candles a few years ago that he decided to make his own. He created man cans. Candles with rugged smells like campfire or coffee that come in soup cans. To collect the cans, Hart buys soup and donates the contents to homeless shelters. He sells his candles online, and to date he has provided 80,000 meals to soup kitchens in 4 states. Well, this is the mother flippin' VIP today, folks. What a great business strategy. I hope he keeps it up. Meanwhile in Canada, today marks the 75th anniversary of the liberation of the Netherlands. In 1945, the Dutch sent 100,000 tulip bulbs as a gift of gratitude to Ottawa for the role Canadian soldiers played in their liberation. The Dutch people have never forgotten what we did for them and still send us thousands of tulip bulbs every year. It's a beautiful symbol of our friendship. Yeah, as times get kind of dark around the world with the current stuff going on and the fact that it's likely going to lead to harder struggles economically and such, I think it's especially important to note about history like this, as it reminds us that even when things get really hard and the world might get a bit hostile towards each other, that in the end what works best is if we give each other a helping hand and actually, be supportive rather than at arms. And I don't mean that with just governments and countries. I'm trying to apply that with people too. Oh, a father suiting up his daughter. That is amazing. There is just so much pride radiating off this photo. The fact that this lightsaber is too big for her just makes this so much more adorable. Also, is that a legit Jedi outfit or like a bed sheet? I think it's a bed sheet. I love it. The cat. It's just, oh my god. What is that? Jesus. Kill it.
Your parents let you have a mohawk?
Oh, they have mohawks too.
Whoa.
When you're deaf and trying to find a mole cricket. Oh, there's so many holes. I feel it's kind of mean to laugh. Hey OP, or anybody in need, feel free to send me a PM and I'll add you, then we'll go hunting for them together. I can lend you my ears.
And my axe.
This is super cute. They're giving away free roses for Mother's Day. Absolutely loving the little wooden flower pots too. Damn. Okay, this takes me back to the time we started sharing pirated copies of Halo to each other at school and secretly installing them to all the school computers so that we could all play Halo together at school. And we had a ton of USBs we just distributed it to friends and friends and friends so they could all just span them onto the computers. So whenever the teachers tried to remove them, we just reinstall the game. Oh, I'm getting so much nostalgia. We don't have kids, so my wife and I took our dog around to look at the lights in the neighborhood. He was in awe. Yeah, he looks like he's just, oh my god, what the fuck? I saw a neighbor boy practicing his jump shot into some tree branches in his front yard. I had a portable hoop in the back from when I moved in that was taking up space. So I walked over and offered him the hoop for free. I only lived there for the next year or two, but it was almost non-stop basketball dribble next door after that. I saw him, his sister, parents, aunts, uncles, even a grandparent or two all take a couple shots at the hoop over time. It felt good to know his family got so much use out of it. Well, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Hey, congratulations on 91, sir. Happy birthday to you from me. What cake is that, though? Actually, don't tell me because it's going to make me want cake. He's mad because I won't let him eat dirt. Oh, maybe let him have just a bit of gravel? Yes, this is so good. I'm pretty certain nurses just actually do genuinely save more lives than heroes do, even in the comics. Like, sure, they beat up the bad guy, but I mean, the heroes aren't saving, at least 50 people every single day like a nurse would in a hospital. I know I'm going to be corrected on that so easily, but screw you, nurses deserve it. Oh my god, it's cute, but that smile is just fucking scary. I mean, I don't want to hate on the guy, but he's just, I would not want that thing outside my window at night. A historic friendship. In December 2004, a baby hippo, Owen, got separated from his family by a tsunami. Having no other hippos around, the frightened baby went to a 130-year-old tortoise named Mzi, who accepted him as his own. And an inseparable bond was forged. Some friends, a family. Oh, that is so beautiful. But is he eating him in that third photo? I know he's probably playing, but the tortoise clearly looks like he's just done with him. You thought was panda, but I'm doggo. Heckin' bamboozled. Get it? Bamboo? Haha. Okay, bye. I'm caught between calling it a pog or a dander. Maybe a donda? What is something that your parents did that you swore never to repeat to your own kids? Never actually saying I love you. Yep, never once heard my parents say these words. I make sure my son knows I love him every single day. He's 20 and probably tired of it, but too bad. Haha. It felt weird, maybe even futile to celebrate my achievement at home, especially as the pandemic exacerbates an already vanishing job market. But I gotta say, this ostentatious display of support from my dad, who didn't graduate high school, has got me feeling proud of myself today. Oh, he hired out a billboard for him. That's just... Oh, my heart. Wow, you drew that? You're so talented. Say thank you.
Deny it, you suck.
Listen, bitch, this self-deprecating shit is getting old. It's time to be confident. Now piss off. So thank you. I work very hard.
Fuck yeah, you do.
I'm assuming this is some sort of drive-through, but it looks like someone's taken a Polaroid photo of every single dog in the back of someone's car. Oh, this is such a humbling photo of like the entire local dog community. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've achieved world peace. A dog getting pats from a postman? And his shoes are all in one piece too! Trying to be an adult and read a scientific paper, and your wife does this.
Harry Potter and the influence of climatic legacies on the distribution of dryland biocrust communities.
Mate, that ain't your wife. That's your soulmate. My godson thinks he is Prince George. It is like the smile and the thumb. This guy's going places. Take him to a lookalike competition. And how is this photo not turned into a meme already? This is like the new toddler crushing sand meme. You think you have it rough? Try being quarantined with the principal.
Whoa, guys, don't move. He's right there.
Buster, get that guy.
I'm on it. Hang on, he's not wearing one of those arm things. What? Those arm protectors you guys wear during training. He doesn't have one.
I know, just grab him. But I might hurt him. Aw, he's cuddling the chihuahua. Now, Mr. Nook, you can't extort him for money, okay? He doesn't have any. I'm the worst. I suck. Nothing I do matters. Yeah. I'm rooting for you. Please do not post into this post box as there is a bird with hatching eggs inside. We are temporarily suspending collection from this post box until clear of all the birds. I love that we do this. I'm sad. Try adding for now. I'm sad for now. I swear, these comics sometimes work better than psychologists. Damn, I wonder how many megapixels are on that sandal. It's super sweet that they're all pretending to do this together. My dog's favorite toy is Santa, so we brought her to see him. Oh, he's so happy! Ah, stop raising my voice like that! You wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So, why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Have patience, stop overthinking, and keep watering your seeds. Yeah, that's actually some really good advice. I made frog bread today, and serotonin is here! Whoa, that's some action frog bread right there. And really good job on the frog bread, like you got the feet and the eyes and everything. I'm personally good at making buses out of my bread. Without wheels and no windows or a door. Basically, I suck. All I can make is a loaf. You thought we were done with cute pets? Ha! No. We even got a sweater for this guy so your heart skips an extra beat. Is there anything dogs don't mindlessly enjoy when their owner is doing it with them? Small cloud doesn't woo. Woo. My girlfriend walked outside this morning to see this. A bunch of snails in a circle with a leader in the middle. What? We found it. Snail Church. Snurch. Take me to Snurch. I don't know the lyrics to this right song, so we'll just skip it and move along. I'm peeing and this dog came into my stall. Look at that cheeky grin on him too. He has a joke to tell you, but he has to stop laughing first.
You'll love it. So this dog goes into a bathroom stall, okay?
Stray cat takes woman into store and points at pet food, so she adopts him. More pets up for adoption should take this strategy. Just let them out into the streets and let them wander into people who just get their hearts melted by them. This is a really cool succulent forest. You know, I've always been interested in getting succulents too, but that requires effort and not really good at that. I just find out that sunflowers usually face the sun, but when they cannot find it, they face each other, and I don't know, it made me smile a lot. Bro, where's the sun? You are my son. Bro. And then they kissed and the fangirl squealed. Super story! I know that these books were written for young adults, but I am 64 and have been enjoying reading them since 2005. I've read all the books since Into the Wild. I even named my two newest kitties Firestar and Greystripe. Firestar is an orange spotted tabby, and Greystripe is a grey tabby with a white bottom. Thank you for letting us know what colour bottom your cat is. You know, have your moment to laugh at old people when they try and use the internet, but I will always love how they use a comment spot to just tell an entire story. I work at a low-income school with some of the worst testing scores in my country. I received this from one of my 7th graders today. Dear White, Dear, I realize that teaching is often a thankless job, and I see how you are invested into daily lessons. Your passion for your students is inspiring to me and other students. Don't think that because you don't hear the words thank you every day, that we are not grateful for you. I know that most students are disrespectful to you, but I want to apologize for their behavior. But I want to say thank you and for you to have a great day. From student. To anyone listening who is still in high school or even primary school, guys, do this. Honestly, being a teacher can be such a giftless job. And a simple thank you or just an acknowledgement to their efforts to, get you somewhere in your life. I'm ranting again, but letting a teacher know that they're actually making a decent impact on you, even if it's just to make you feel better or give you something to do for the day, it can mean a lot. A 3-second exposure meant that subjects had to stand very still to avoid being blurred. Holding a smile for that period was tricky. As a result, we have a tendency to see our Victorian ancestors as even more formal and stern than they might have been. Oh, this collage is beautiful! I used to always kind of theorize that the reason the olden days were considered pretty bad and rough was because everyone themselves was just not happy, but the fact that they cuddle in together even more, it's so beautiful. I got 75% of the answers correct, and in today's society, doing something 75% right is outstanding. If government and industry were 75% competent, we'd be ecstatic. Hey, he ain't wrong. Together 19 since 48. They've been together for 19 years and they've been married since 48. That's sweet. What? What do you mean since 1948? Never forget the time Tom thought he killed Jerry and how he tried to save the one thing he hated most. I love when kids' shows get deep and meaningful. A 140-year-old tortoise wearing a 5-day-old son as a hat. Oh, so it's cute when a tortoise does this, but if I did this, then I'm considered crazy and give back my child. Like, whatever. My grandmother took me to see Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. It was my turn. Please be around for Toy Story 5, Grandma, please. Israel has developed a transparent mask so deaf people can read the lips. This is awesome. I'm thankful we live in a time where we have the resources to do this.
Looks like a moment of tension in the Vatican. If the bishop moves forward, the Queen can take him.
Walk. I'm too depressed. Walk. I hate you for making me do this. I love you for making me do this. I'm telling you guys, this thing's trying to make me get a pet. Mr. and Mrs. Walker, there will be no school this week, so Colin can stay home and play video games. From Miss Tig. I am the teacher. Yep, looks legit. Ooh, aesthetic spiderweb with doggo. Now, if you look at the cobweb carefully, you can actually see and feel that there's a spider crawling up your neck right now. Just try not to think about the little legs pattering up your head right now. You're welcome. She said, I haven't been carried like this since my wedding day. What are you trying to insinuate, madam? Huh? He's so weird. 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 My weirdo. Yeah, I'm gonna send that to my girlfriend, especially the drooling bit. She tolerates a lot from me. Oh, look at this little guy. He's called a wheat rat, and I want him. Oh, his eyes are so big. I didn't know dog's eyes could get that wide. What is he seeing that's made him so excited? This is the kind of image that needs to be captioned. I need to know what this dog is looking at. This is some beautiful color grading of these wolves. Or maybe it's just the natural grading. I don't know. Either way, it's so aesthetic. Fun fact, this photo actually inspired the idea of the 3 wolves howling to the moon shirt that was memeable back in the early internet years. Now, don't worry, you can trust me on that. I'm a shirtologist. A young guy was struggling with his tie. The woman in the red coat noticed and asked, "Do you know how to tie it properly?" The young guy said, "No, ma'am." She taps her husband and says, "Come to his side," her right side, he was standing on her left side, and teaches this young man how to tie his tie. The older gentleman moved without hesitation and gave him a step-by-step tutorial. Then, afterward, the older gentleman watched the young gentleman repeat the steps and show him that he had it. This is such a beautiful photo. This is exactly the stuff I mean, like giving a helping hand rather than showing some hostility towards each other. It just makes the world a brighter place.
When you got engaged, people were devastated by the news. One girl wasn't. Well, I'd hope so. My boyfriend was slow cooking ribs, and I guess they were done in the middle of the night. So this man wakes me up at 3 a.m. and goes, "Here, babe, I brought you a rib." So we sat in bed and ate ribs. I found my soulmate. Husband him quick. The girl I babysit has made me watch WALL-E at least 10 times, so I assumed it was her favorite movie. But today her mom told me that she watches it because she thinks it's my favorite movie. Look at this, he's almost a liquid. When we met, my boyfriend just wasn't a cat person. We're out of wet food, and he's currently cooking fish so the boys can still have a good dinner. As though they're loyal patrons of a restaurant, he cannot disappoint, and not too many hell panthers that poop in a box and yell at us. Australia's oldest man, 109, knits tiny sweaters for injured penguins. That's so cute. Okay, you can tell by the look on his face, he just fell right off of a shelf. You went too lopsided and you fell. Good job. I'm speechless. Hi, is this still Alexa's number? Yeah, who's this? Remember me? Oh, what the heck? What's up, dude? I'm getting married tomorrow. I wanted to send you this message. My fiance knows I'm sending this to you. Thank you for being my first love. Thank you for always encouraging me. Thank you for keeping me out of trouble. Thank you for the times you took care of me when I was sick and depressed. Thank you for loving me. If you haven't already, I hope you one day find love. If you loved me that much when we were young, I can only imagine how strong and powerful your love is now. The way your heart is made is amazing. I know we were only kids when we dated, but you taught me what love is. To the man who's lucky enough to have you as their wife, I hope he treats you with care. I hope he knows who he has in front of him, and I hope he shows you love and loyalty every day. You deserve that and more. My point in all of this is, you are the reason why I know how to love someone. You taught me love. You taught me how to deal with my anger, how to deal with my depression, and how to live life to the fullest, and I'm grateful for you. I wish you love and happiness. Damn. Oh, it's everybody's favorite little marketing scheme. Wish you were here. Take what you need. And that's a lot of love. Does that say LSD? That says LSD. It's cold out, so I'ma wear my jammas. Cheetahs are very socially awkward and shy animals, and that's why they need dogs. Aw, look at those besties. Why I don't vaccinate my kids? My doctor does. Aw, look, another little sweetheart getting her party on. My dog has been assigned to play with a puppy at his doggy school, and they've actually become best pals. You know the astronaut with the dogs in his photo? His name is Leland Melvin. He's from Lynchburg, Virginia. When I lived there, the city declared April 7th, 2008 Leland Melvin Day. And because I have a weird affinity for weird days, I put it on my calendar. Happy Leland Melvin Day. Hey, thanks for reminding me, man. The little girl came up to my door dressed as a shark and I gave her M&Ms and she said, "Thank you, I love you." And her mom said, "You're supposed to say Happy Halloween." And the little girl said, "She gave me Nem-Nems, I love her." Oh, these two are making me real sleepy. I need a nap. And someone to hold me. When you wake up earlier than you intended. It looks like me every morning. Mr. Rogers was so prepared that he even prepared children for his death. When he died, his website posted a link to help children understand what happened. The post read, "Remember that feelings are natural and normal, and that happy times and sad times are part of everyone's life." We miss you, Mr. Rogers. We miss you a whole lot. A goat, which suffers from anxiety, only calms down when she's put in her duck costume. You know, that goat's probably onto something. I should get me a duck costume, see if it helps. I ordered a birthday gift for my daughter-in-law, and when I unpacked it, there in the bottom of the box was a free sample package. "Breathe," it said. "Irritation-free," and "carefree," it read. Wow, so timely and appreciated, I thought. But I think they need to go back to the design board on this one. Upvoting someone's meme, even if it's low effort, is a great way to make someone's day. Thank you, Professor Dog. You're right. Well, look who it is. The most handsome little bastard in the room. Sometimes you just gotta fall asleep in a sunbeam. Soak up that warmth, my friend. Why are you laughing? Nothing. My brain. Wanana. My name is Atticus. I was in the ICU for 2 days, but it turns out I was just constipated. My giant turd cost $2,536. My craps are more expensive than a small Louis Vuitton purse. I'm that fabulous. Yeah, look at that face. He doesn't give a crap. Or at least he didn't for a while, I guess. Did Carol Baskin kill her husband? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. See, they know what's up. 11-year-old you about to go on a school trip. Your homies have their backpacks full of food? Y'all get a seat in the last row? The bus passes by your house? Ooh! Man, we got excited about stupid crap as kids, didn't we? Dog 911. What's your emergency? Dog. My ball's under the couch. You tried barking at it? It didn't work. OMG. OMG! Told my parents I miss archaeology, and my mom was very sympathetically like, "Do you want to dig holes in the garden?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want to dig holes in the garden." All animals go to heaven is just illogical planning. You're telling me every crocodile that ever lived is in heaven? Heaven's gotta be swarming with crocodiles. Does that sound like heaven to you? Thousands of millions of crocodiles? Slams fists on table. Yes, damn it! And Steve Irwin is showering them all with affection. But does every single stingray go to heaven? I mean, what if Steve Irwin just randomly came across the stingray that killed him? Steve would probably just pat it and say, "Sorry I spooked you, mate. Gosh, you're a beauty. You must have grown 3 times since I last saw you." We never deserved Steve Irwin. No, we never did. There are a lot of people we didn't deserve. Look out! Shark! My job here is done. Aw, you little Cupid, you. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you so much. I'm beyond grateful for everything that you do for me, and I'm so lucky that you're my mom. Have a great day. You know, I think it's time we all gave our moms a call, just to check in. They rejected my request because they said I needed written approval from Terry Crews. Can y'all retweet or tag him so a girl can save some dollars? I approve. Signed, Terry Crews. Now that's a victory for the ages. When you see a friend who hasn't been in a good place out doing good things and being successful and happy. Sorry, I'm starting to tear up a little bit there. Just some dust in my eye. Why would they show me a post like this? They know I can't count. This is Nellie. She's an astronaut. Please don't interrupt her spacewalk. That's one small boop for the pup, one giant boop for pup kind. Thanks, NASA. One nice way to feel better about yourself is to imagine what Steve Irwin would say about you if you were a little snake he found in the desert. Because of their naturally friendly dispositions, Samoyeds usually make for terrible guard dogs. They don't attack threats, they just kind of smile and bark at them. Well, how wholesome is that? My little sister set this as her Roblox name. Beth is awesome 99. Did you know? A man named Chen spends every weekend of his life at the Nanjing Yangtze River Bridge, the world's #1 suicide site, and saves people from jumping. He's saved 144 people from killing themselves so far. Like Mr. Rogers said, Look for the helpers. Ah, yes, it's about time Samuel L. Jackson came back for a third. Stay the frick at home. I wake up some mornings and sit and have my coffee and look out at my beautiful garden. And I go, remember how good this is, because you can lose it. You know, for as weird as he's been the past couple years, there are plenty of times where he was wholesome, and I thoroughly loved it. Oh dear. He's giving you that look. He's up to something. Oh my god, it is so cute. I think I'm having a heart attack. Achievement unlocked. 3 years a better me. Great job. You've been in recovery for 3 years, 36 months, 1,097 days, or 26,000 hours. Freaking bravo. You are doing so good. Oh, how adorable. Got your nose. Dude, what the hell? Give it back. Therapist, you need to open up more. Me. I can't. Why not? Let me visualize it for you. Oh my. It's a good metaphor though, because the situation is never going to get better if you don't eventually pull the door. And afterwards, no matter what the damage was, you'll have a working cabinet, whatever plates you could salvage, and a place to start putting new plates. Reblogging for that comment. Hats off for negative jokes turned into wholesome posts. You know, I've seen that image a lot, and I've never looked at it that way, but I'm certainly glad someone forced my perspective to skew a little bit there. My sister proposed to her girlfriend today, and look at that older woman's reaction. Aww. As a Karen, can I officially set the record straight? Karen is not a slur, and if you don't agree, I need to speak to your manager. Oh, snap. A coupon good for 1 free meal must be accompanied by grandparents. What do you do if your grandparents are no longer with you? Maybe I'm just going stir crazy here, but I've been complimenting the trees I see on my walks and hikes. Just think about it. Those larger trees are probably like 100 to 200 years old and nobody gives it the time of day. Then this person comes up and tells it, "You'll be a great ent someday." You're literally the nicest being that this tree has ever met and probably made that tree century. So yeah, quarantine's going great. And it's clearly messing some of us up a little bit more than others. If I've learned anything from video games, it's that when you meet enemies, it means you're going the right direction. That's really inspiring. Oh my god. Oh man, this is just one of those images that you can hear, and it hurts my ears.
I tip my hat to you, one legend to another.
Thank you, sir.
Golden retrievers and husky meeting their best friend's newborn kitten. Can we just appreciate how amazingly protective dogs are to other species' kin? Like, they don't gain any benefit from doing it. They just do it. It's just what they're driven to do. My brother went on his very first job interview today. He has grown so much, I'm super proud of him. Even though he has Down syndrome, he lets nothing get in his way. I have Downs, but Downs don't have me. Oh, that is a freaking line if I've ever heard it. Yo, if you need some motivation, freaking listen to this guy. Me isolating myself even after quarantine ends.
Finally the castle can be to myself. No more having to put on this
Silly voice, I can just enjoy some nice wine and Netflix. This Orlando animal shelter sorts its dogs into Hogwarts houses. Happy dogs go to Hufflepuff, brave dogs go to Gryffindor, smarter dogs go to Ravenclaw, and ambitious and determined dogs are put in Slytherin. Sorting them this way helps people adopt the kind of dog they're looking for. They call the program Hogwarts. This is brilliant. I am willing to fly to Orlando just to experience this myself. Well, if that ain't some beautiful inspiration of just the loyalty to a mentor and respect for someone who helped you get so far. But who's considered normal height here? One's either super short or super tall, there's no in between. Yo, that ain't a snail, that's a frickin' behemoth. See, this is why you don't feature Pokemon too many candies. They can only level up so much. My special needs brother has trouble staying at home all day, but the look on his face when my parents brought in 3 foster cats was priceless and made my day. In 2017, a dog named Odin refused to leave his flock of goats behind during the California Tubs fire as his owners fled to safety. Days later, the owners came back to their property to find Odin survived and managed to keep all the goats alive. Good boy.
I'm not wearing a costume, I'm here to take your soul. Holy crap, full-size Snickers. Never mind, Margaret, we're good.
We can't fly, but we have each other. Here, I made you this.
I'm just lazy. I can totally fly. Hey, at least the guy's honest about himself. Loyal dog won't leave spot where owner died in car crash 18 months ago, so locals built him a home. Rest in peace, man. man, yet best dog in the world. I'm an alcoholic, 18 months sober. Nice one! Congrats! Congrats, I'm proud of you. Congratulations! My dad is 2 years sober after I told him that I didn't want to talk to him drunk. Since I'm his favorite child, he hasn't touched a drop of it ever since. I still thank him for it and how proud I am that he chose his kids over whiskey. I got my dad back. Frickin' pulling my heartstrings there, okay. User, nervous. What are you into, Cali girl? Cali girl. Oh, I love bad boys. User has disconnected. Good boy. Showing a game you mastered for many years to someone you care about.
Okay, now press space to jump.
Penguins wander empty art museum. Director says they seem to prefer Caravaggio over Monet. Regardless if I pronounce those correct, I love that the director's response is immediately, well, in their opinion, they liked this rather than, oh my god, call animal shelter. I gave my 3-year-old 3 M&Ms to have. Without rhyme or reason, she turned around and gave one to her grandmother and one to me. I've done a lot of things wrong in my life, but I tell you, I must be doing something right here. Kid's playing the long game. She thinks she's manipulating the kid into learning good things, but the kid's manipulating her to give them more treats and rewards. That's why you don't trust kids. Never praise them. Never give them any rewards for doing a good job. You can trust me, I'm a totally qualified kid psychologist. Dear human being, if you are the person going through our bins for your next meal, then how about you pop in and I'll give you a bottle of water and a little snack for free. You are worth more than a meal from a bin. We may also be able to direct you to facilities in the town that may help you. Chad and the team. Maggie's husband couldn't have pets growing up. When she bought their first house, she got him a little surprise. Hello, little guy. Why has no one ever shown me the second part of this meme? Ah, man, that's some wholesome masculinity right there. Has this been photoshopped or something? How'd you get all that snow there perfectly? I'd like to imagine they went out of their way to just clear out all the snow on that grass bit and all the leaves and trees. This is cute, however, they're not technically on the suction bits of their bodies, meaning they could easily slip, and that tree branch is clearly wet, and that's a pond beneath them as well. I'm not making assumptions, but clearly these people aren't choosing the safest date scenario. Bro, you good? That username worries me. Yeah, but I kinda do suffer from depression. That really sucks, man. Just know that you can talk to me whenever, okay? Alright, thanks. And they stuck to their word. That's a rare thing, and props to you. Can I have a girlfriend? I just realized what their name actually said. I just found out that sunflowers usually face the sun, but when they cannot find it, they face each other, and I don't know, it made me smile a lot. Aww. Bro, where's the sun? You are my son. Oh, bro. Hey Google, do you know my birthday? If you want me to remember your birthday, you can add it to your Google account. I've already added it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Google. Happy birthday to you. Today isn't my birthday. It's not your birthday today, but I'll sing you this song anyway, because you deserve to be treated like every day is your birthday. Oh, thanks, man. Workbo. Yeah, that joke wasn't worth it. Blood donors in Sweden get a text message whenever their blood is used to save a life. The program hopes to recruit and retain more donors by highlighting their importance and getting them excited about making a difference. Hell to the yes! Yeah, this photo's gotta be like a 1 in a million. I'm surprised they haven't accidentally kicked each other in their sleep yet. It's still really cute though. Oh, a big floof fell asleep next to the fridge. What is this? Doodlebug? Oh, best name ever. An orphaned baby kangaroo was found abandoned on the side of the road when he walked up to a human, held out his arms, and asked to be picked up. His rescuer later gave him a teddy bear, and he wouldn't stop hugging it. Oh, that's so cute, but also really kind of sad, because it would clearly be just desperately wanting its mother. No, stick to the positives. Cute baby kangaroo and teddy bear. It's cute. You thought you were only going to buy one little white kitten from the pound today, didn't you?
You fool!
I'm on a dinner date. What do I say? He's so cute and I'm nervous. Can this be how we have to, like, adopt pets from now on? You actually have to take him out on a date or something, and they have to, like, actually like you? I think everyone would just date dogs, though, because they'd be easy. Dogs would be like the sluts of Tinder. Hey, definitely not begging, friend. Just to play with you, but look how cute I am. Critics used to criticize Indian singer Dala Mendi by saying that the only reason his songs were getting popular was because the music videos had pretty women in it. So, in 1998, Dala made the song Tunak Tunak Tun, and his music video had only green screen clones of himself. This song went on to be Dala's most popular song. Yeah, take that, sex sells logic. Connecticut teacher takes in student's newborn brother while entire family recovers from COVID, and she continues to teach. Okay, I know this is just voluntarily, but teachers deserve to be paid more. If you ever think you are ugly or worthless, just remember the quackers don't care. How are they constantly happy? What is their secret? Ah, it's that thing from an old SpongeBob episode that I can't remember the details of. This old lady often goes to the supermarket to read books, so the manager put a little bench for her. Now that is some high quality manager skills right there. Man, I love when street graffiti gets creative. I'm so glad Public Eye has learned to embrace this kind of stuff. Wow, that is just incredible. You only see this kind of stuff in photos or movies, but to be like that in real life, that would just experience in itself. Man, I want to meet an elephant now. Might just call and see if my sister wants to hang out. My son has parked his bike by this lamppost just about every day for the last year. This morning, this sticker had appeared. Absolutely made our day. People can be so brilliant. Thank you, whoever did it. There it is, an act of kindness. Not a financial act of kindness, but an act of kindness nonetheless. Dude, that is amazing. Is that edible though? Oh man, now I'm just hungry for sushi. My friend's 5-year-old daughter is obsessed with Pokemon, and she's very attached to her Pokemon Go Flareon, which is called Flairy, so I doodled them together. Oh, that's freaking cute. More of this, please. I am a 5th grade social studies teacher. Today, I spent 2 hours on a Google Meet with one student to help her get caught up on assignments in every class. Not just mine. Poor kid is usually home all day alone while his mum works. He introduced me to his dogs and ate lunch. Aww. We need more teachers like this. Less teachers who just do it to get a check. My niece loves chickens, so her dad made her a chicken stroller. You know, you can actually buy harnesses for chickens. Yes, you can walk your chicken. Don't know if that's a thing over in America, but here in Australia, you can do it. It's weird, but you can do it. Chubby, single, and ready for a Pringle. Is Pringle slang for something? I'm not caught up. President of Poland made a rap song to promote fundraising to help hospitals fight coronavirus. Why a rap song? I guess if you can't sing, maybe you just resort to rap? I don't know. Not to get on rappers there. Just saying. It's not my garbage, but it's my planet. Oh, that's a perspective I've never actually considered before. You just want one kitten? Okay. Let me just throw an offer in the air. Let's see how we think. How about 5? I don't know about you, but Military Photo Day gets weirder every year. Like, maybe if it was to commemorate a special day for some people, okay, that would be a different thing, but, you know, I don't know why I have to kick my leg out like this or to do a handstand against the wall. It's weird. Please enjoy. I made it from the bottom of my heart. Remember, you are the star that completes the sky. Whoa, hot. This person needs to freaking write poetry or something. Where did that come from? The star that completes my sky? Did this kid freaking read Shakespeare or something? My grandpa got bitten by a spider and he was really upset, so I went to get some cream, but before I could leave the room, I heard him say, "At this age, I can't handle the responsibility of being a Spider-Man." Oh, rest in peace to my pop. This is exactly what he would have said.
You okay, Gator?
Just one of those days.
Thanks, Chipper.
I always have your back.
This has got to be the fluffiest white kitty I've ever seen. And it's got different colored eyes. Oh my god. Where do you live, Fluffy Cow? Where are you from? I must know so I can pat you. I want to touch your fur. I'm sad. Tell me a joke. Okay. Hey. Oh, this is a cute timeline photo. Dad has a baby, then has a better idea to get rid of the kid and own a dog instead. Like a responsible adult would. In 2001, Kenny Waters, a man who was wrongly imprisoned for 18 years for murder, was finally freed after his high school dropout sister went to law school to prove his innocence. Hot damn if that ain't some family loyalty. Again, don't know why you need to color every single word in like a rainbow, but okay. My mother gently rocks her head in the nursing home, and I know somewhere in her mind, she is still the grammar school girl from Camberwell Green. Dancing, kissing sailors in Trafalgar Square. It is VE Day and the rest of the century is hers. 10-year-old designs a plastic curtain to be able to hug her grandparents safely during quarantine. Oh, and the look on her face. God.
Get back up there, Tier! No, negative! Don't you dare come out! You only get to be outside when a video game character I like dies!
This is Nellie. She's an astronaut. Please don't interrupt her spacewalk. 13 out of 10. That's one small boop for the pup, one giant boop for pup kind. I'm gonna take you out for dinner tonight, because I think you're cute. Hey, this is what I do! My girlfriend hates it when I say this too. I'll say it to a mate being like, oh, you want to take this outside? Huh? There's a restaurant across the street, bro. It's really good. It's got great wine. Use it as a pickup line if you want, boys. You're welcome. My dog has been assigned to play with a puppy at his doggy school, and they've actually become best pals. Oh, look at the smiling. Just beams of happiness everywhere.
You're nothing. You're powerless.
Pause. This isn't working. Let's try something new. You're nothing. You're powerless. Ooh, a bit of the crafty Uno reverse, I see. Serious talk though, this is actually a very effective strategy to do for yourself. After all, most of your negative thoughts just come from a force of habit. The moment you confront them and question them, the more likely you are to be able to overcome them. Fight the power, as they say. One time I called my boyfriend dumb because he took the bus instead of the metro to work. Bus takes longer. And he hit me with, I take the bus so I can call you every day before work. I don't get signal on the metro. And then I realized I am dumb and I think about that a lot. Oh, boy was preparing that one, I bet. And I bet he's going to rely on that thing every single time he's in the wrong. You forgot to buy groceries. Yeah, but I used the bus instead of the metro to call you. God. Nice duck returns, boys flip-flop that fell down a hill. Good guy duck out there for all of us. Nah, photo's not accurate enough. The youngest one should have more of a double chin. It's not real. It's fake, guys. It's fake. Happy 6th birthday. Do you know what is so wonderful about your birthday? It is not the cake or the presents. It is you. I hope your birthday is 6 times better than the best birthday you can ever have. Have lots of fun. God bless you. There's a bird nest in this traffic light. Likely they were using that light for warmth. So they simply install a new traffic light instead. Absolute legends. Pre-COVID chokehold. Safe social distance chokehold. Working from home chokehold. My God, Star Wars knew this entire time. The whole saga was preparing us. My family, predominantly my sister, owned horses growing up, and this just makes me want to ride them again. They're big snotty noses and they're gobbling on carrots and you put them out with your hand. Oh, I read about this one. This little kid would always wave to these guys as they drove past. One day the mother went out of her way to try and approach these guys to ask him for a group photo, and the kid was so starstruck he just kept crying. Oh, if this photo isn't at the kid's 21st. Better yet, keep in contact with these guys and have them visit. Utility pen. Doesn't seem very convenient to use though. My cat says hey. My cat says hi back. Ooh, and they added a photo. Ooh, and a signature this time. Wow, if that ain't some high quality doggo, that looks so real. As in, it looks like a real life Paddington, not that it's a real dog. I know it's a real dog. That's very cute, but I'm gonna be a bit of a party pooping Karen here and suggest that you're encouraging your kid to enjoy a life of alcoholism. Unless, of course, that's apple juice. Specifically cloudy apple juice? I don't know, I really feel like apple juice right now.
Last month, my cat disappeared. A week ago, I found him and brought him home. Today, my cat came back. Now I have 2 identical cats. Meowtosis. Honestly, I fail to see how this is an issue. I judge every year based on the first watermelon I cut. Seems like it's gonna be a great year. Not only was it beautiful, it was extremely sweet. Yeah, your watermelon freaking lied. My grandpa excitedly showing me how he grew a tomato plant in an eggshell. Green thumb to the maximum, holy cow. You can draw 29,249 smiley faces before a standard ballpoint pen runs out of ink. I'm glad you did the math on that one. Now can you please solve the Tootsie Pop dilemma? Come play with us. Forever. Can I really play with you? Oh, he always just wanted a friend. I hope you didn't find that this year because it clearly didn't work. A 16-year-old with autism got all of his Xbox games stolen. So our local sheriff's office pitched in to buy him some new games. Aw, that's really sweet of him though. God, well he just looks significantly terrified. My 88-year-old grandpa learning how to FaceTime for the very first time. Looks like he's taken to it well. The same whale was found 35 years later in the west coast of Mexico. He probably came back for the good food. This note was left on the gate at the water this afternoon. No name or number left, but whoever you are, rest assured your rose is in place in the middle of the lake. Please, can someone throw this into the lake for me? My late husband's ashes are in the lake and I can't get to the lake side in my wheelchair anymore. Plus the gates are locked and have to drive back up north tonight. Thank you. My birthday was last week and I was able to spend it with my oldest friend. Oh, what's his name? Seems like a nice fella. This is Daisy and Luna. Daisy doesn't like car rides, so Luna comforts her until they both fall asleep. Heckin' heartwarming, 13 out of 10 for each. Been indoors for weeks. Wanted to step outside for a moment and was greeted by this giant rabbit leaping across the sky. Definitely made me smile. I can see why. He's pretty cute. It's not making me smile, it's making me kind of worried for you. Honestly, being able to see a full rainbow from end to end is one of the coolest things to be able to do. Man, I hate cursive. Oh, look at him though. Come on, he could be your new buddy. So, I came home from school to see my 7-year-old sister putting Skittles with my antidepressants. I went up to her and asked, hey, what are you doing? She looked at me, smiled, and said, Skittles make me happy. so I put them with your medicine that makes you happy so you can be extra happy. That was the cutest thing I've ever heard. My dog was very ill near the end of my pregnancy, but he fought it up until I gave birth to my daughter. The last time he showed excitement was when we brought her home from the hospital. He passed away a week later. I don't think he wanted to see me go through the grief of losing him while I was pregnant, and I think he also wanted to meet his baby sister. And that's just gonna make me cry. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start crying now. 2 nurses hired within months of each other to work the same shift on the same floor at the same Florida hospital discovered that they were long-lost sisters from Korea who had been separated for nearly 40 years. It really is a small world. Oh, a giant public game of Would You Rather. Honestly, I don't know why anybody would listen to Elvis over the Beatles. Not that he's bad, just saying. My 64-year-old mom, who has always rejected the internet, is finally learning it so she can order groceries. She has a compromised immune system, so leaving her house is extra scary for her. I'm so happy that she's learning the internet. She sent her first email yesterday to her sister and just wrote, "Hi Michelle, guess who's interneting now?" I can tell she actually likes it. Somehow, she discovered cat videos on YouTube already, so this is my silver lining. So, a month or 2 ago, I saw a teacher that I really liked. So I told her that she was my favorite teacher because, well, she was. And when I came back to school the next day, she told me that she was having a really bad day and that I made it for her. Go make someone's day. I mean, after all, it costs you nothing. You know, this is a rather simple image, but he's having a great time regardless, and I gotta respect that. Now, I know this is a very responsible social visit, but all I can think about is them having to yell at each other in order to properly speak. Women are so adorable when you compliment their dress, and the dress has pockets. Hey, that's a really nice dress. Thanks, it has pockets. And then she puts her hands in to show you. He is the king of the forest. 2 old Halo buddies meet randomly in Valorant after years of not talking to each other. Holy crap. What are the freaking chances? That type of stuff always gets me. You can't be showing me pictures like this. It's gonna, oh, I can feel the diabetes coming on. You know, I'm really glad that just a picture of bacon is on Made Me Smile. Just shows the simplicity of man. Single mom, taking care of her family like a freaking boss. It took 96 weeks and thousands of volunteers to clean up Versova Beach in Mumbai, India. The payoff? Hundreds of thousands of sea turtles hatching this week. For the first time in decades. Anything can be cleaned. God, stories like that make me feel so freaking hopeful. How fast was the little bastard going? You know, I'd like to know that too. You know, it looks like she's just sort of yelling at him for doing something wrong. Hey, could we get one of those super colorful sunsets? Oh, that's not me. It's just the air being overly dramatic. I heard that. Wow. So I'm overly dramatic, am I? You're just gonna say that and go? Well, this is not over. We will pick this up right back in the morning, buddy. Aw, look at those 2 good boys. Later in the underworld, welcome. You'll see that dying isn't that bad. Wait, is he okay? Daddy, I'm scared. Don't worry, buddy. I know exactly how to cheer you up. I think that would cheer anybody up. Look at that adorable little 3-headed bastard. Found on my walk today. I needed that. Search for love in all places, even if it's on a rock. Oh, it's our little bleppy boy again. Bleh. Looks like he told a really bad joke, and it only made him laugh. A woman battling breast cancer married the love of her life on December 22nd, just 18 hours before she passed away. That's one meaningful ass marriage, if I do say so myself. A police officer spent his lunch break sharing pizza with a homeless woman, and it was captured in a heartwarming photo. You're a true man. You deserve our respect. And that's just putting it lightly. There was a kid at my school who was really smart. Over time, I realized that his parents severely punished him if he got any grade that was not an 85 or above. And if he ever got a B in his class, he would be grounded for the rest of the year. I had a science class with him in middle school. He was talking to the teacher and he found out that the day grades were due, that he was just 2 points short of an A. He had no way to raise his grade either. Since I sat next to the teacher's desk, I overheard that he forgot a homework assignment one day and had a 0. At the end of the day, I gave him a homework pass I found in my backpack that he could use to get rid of the 0. He gave it to the teacher before she left, and he got an A. So I guess that's my story. Well, it was a good one, my friend. You deserve our respect too. Also, his parents can bite a fat one. Shout out to Billy D. Williams, for no particular reason, other than being not just a wonderful person, but one of the coolest scoundrels you could ever hope to meet. God, the original cast of Star Wars seemed like such cool people. Tool expectations. Please come loose. I hope it comes loose. I wasn't asking. You should have listened. Can't be tight if it's a liquid. That's fair. Look at his little milk mustache. Lost my car keys while jogging on the trail today. Went back looking for them and I stumbled upon this. I owe my soul to whoever did this, thank God. There are guardian angels out there. Welcome to little Timmy's first birthday party, quarantine edition. None of you are invited. Hey guys, if you know somebody in need of a meal today, please send them over to Rosario's. We have 30 fresh hot pizzas waiting for them, no questions asked. God, we need more places like that in the world. Pure, unfiltered joy. That's all I'm getting here. Look how happy. I saved my brother's life by letting Mom know he was choking in his sleep. Dogs really are superheroes. The human has been working from home the last couple days, and every so often, they let me participate in the video calls. All the other humans cheer when they see me. I am the only thing holding their company together. He's right. He's going for the world record. He's got 3 in there so far. Can he do 3 more? No, probably not. We shouldn't let him try. Now that is a glow up. 6 weeks old, incredibly adorable. 6 months old, still incredibly adorable. Get up. Why? It's morning. So? I'm so psyched to start the day and I can't do it without you. I located this by the hardware store. Sometimes you just need 2 men. Corey and Craig. We're 2 men. We're burly. We'll do what you want. Yes, our bodies are strong, but our friendship is stronger. We've been friends for over 14 years. Of course, there have been ups and downs, but we always come to terms with our differences because friendships like this only come along once in a lifetime. By hiring us, you will receive not just the strength of our bodies, but the strength of our emotional bond as well. Well, I don't know what I can use them for, but I'm gonna need to hire them at some point. When my daughter was 3 or 4, she was watching Sesame Street in the other room when a Muppet started playing electric guitar. She ran in and said, "Daddy, you like rock and roll music, right?" "I do," I said. She took my hand and said, "I think you're really gonna enjoy this." I'm sure she was right. More things I've discovered after 2 years of raising garden snails. They will wiggle their eye stalks in excitement. They have favorite places to sleep and favorite friends to sleep with. They're good for your skin, so let them run around on your face. They can feel their shells, which means they can feel you pet them, but pet gently. You can help a snail with a broken shell by giving it eggshells or cuttle bones to scrape. The calcium helps them patch up. They like a change of scenery and will explore all day if you change something. Absolute cuddle bugs. Love to snuggle with you, with friends, or with dirt. You can hear them chew. Listen closely when you feed them. ASMR. As distinct as snowflakes, every single one is different. I can tell all of my snails apart easily. Babies. Absolute baby children. Speaking of babies, baby garden snails are no bigger than raindrops and translucent. Very delicate. Keep in a separate enclosure until they're bigger. Baby jail. Some snails are shy. Kiss them. They are important. Wow, that was a lot to take in about snails. Yeah, I agree, little buddy. Looks like somebody's getting his party on. What are we celebrating? When you're hardcore AF, but you still love your mother? Oh gosh, that shirt. If they served for our country, we should step up for them. This is the least we can do. Man travels to all 50 states to mow lawns for veterans for free. That is actually insanely impressive. Free rocks! Feeling frowny-faced during social isolation? Take one of our hand-painted smile rocks to cheer you up. We're all in this together. You're right, and I would love a smiley rock, actually. My friend who has a disability, cerebral palsy, loves movies, so he started this channel to share what he loves with his friends and family. But he never really expected to gain any other subscribers. Let's give him a sub base to be proud of. Reddit? Assemble. When you're preparing a meal and the recipe says, chill in the fridge for 1 hour. Ah, you Amelia Bedelia looking son of a bee. God, I wish they would do stuff like this at hotels. I'm a sucker for cute little towel animals. After my mom passed away, we told my little sister that if she sees a butterfly, that it's my mom. We went on our first family vacation since my mom passed, and today I heard my sister talking to a butterfly saying, "I'm so happy you made it, Mama. I knew you wouldn't miss it." My heart. My heart!
Job interviewer. So, tell me what special skills you have. You see an image and you just want to dive into the middle of it to just be inundated with adorable floof. That is this image today. This young man used his savings to buy his favorite petrol attendant a bicycle to get to work and back home. Yo, that's awesome. Don't know why you need to color a rainbow in the description there, but hey, it's still a good story. You can't trust those cats. They'll steal your credit card, man. Bye. find that catnip on the street. A moon dressed like Saturn. That is awesome. It must have been going to Cosmic Con. Get it? The joke here is that the moon's a nerd. Oh, I just want to pat its belly, but I don't want to wake it. It's like an infinite paradox. Yes, fluffy bunnies, you just sit there and distract me from my mental health problems. Thank you. Don't know the kid, don't know the cat, but I want to give them both a high five for how cute and adorable they are. Probably not down where that hand is, though. That's a no-no spot. Let's move on. Oh, this mum was so excited to be cook dinner that she sent a photo to the kid.
Dad made me nachos for dinner.
Also love that your mum's contact photo is mum from Futurama. Very creative. Oh, that is genuinely beautiful. Just seeing the older generation with the younger generation. Oh, I think he's about to say its first word. Okay, boomer.
Oh, God.
Whoa, wait, what? Is the top one the before and the bottom one the after, or the other way around? I'm hoping the top one is the after, because that is beautiful, but also how the hell did they manage to pull that off? Because, man, you need a lot of collaboration and just permission all throughout that town. Bird, adorable bird. That cat doesn't exist. He can't hurt you.
Meow, meow.
To sis from James. Oh, looks like a heartfelt letter from a sibling.
Are you hungry? Because I want McDonald's.
Hey, that's one way of saying a heartfelt message of telling them to get you food. Oh, look at that. Fatherhood done right. Now make sure you give her the high caffeine strength stuff. She's a grown woman now. It's time for her to toughen up. She's got to learn how to deal with the caffeine. Why am I ruining this? Okay, now that is a cool idea to do for breakfast that I know I'd ruin. Gonna be late. Wait, gotta go kiss my dog. Anyone who's had a dog knows that, like, saying hello to your dog in the morning is like one of the highest priorities you have. Upon his death, radio and TV star Jack, hey, that's my name, Benny's widow, Mary, received a red rose. After 7 days, with another rose delivered each day, Mary called to find out who was sending them. The florist told her that Benny made the arrangements for those roses to be sent to her every day for the rest of her life. Ugh, guys can be so clingy, am I right? Oh, I almost got it, buddy. Just reach. Oh, you're so close. Just get that list. Smack those lips. Just smack them. Oh, you're so close, buddy. Rare pictures of Eeyore smiling. Ooh. Good post, OP. Reblog for good luck and happiness. It's kind of sad that it's just 2 photos. Though he is meant to represent depression, I guess. So it's like his character. A homeless man gave this student his last £3 so she could get home. Student raises over £21,000 for homeless man who offered her £3 so she could get home safely. Oh, I love this. One act of kindness can change your whole life. It's so true. It doesn't even have to be a financial act of kindness. Just a simple, like, act of kindness. You could just help someone out. You could just listen to someone or just say hello, that kind of thing. It can do so much. You have more power to influence people for the good than you realize. Just what I'm trying to say. Thoughts of dog. Sometimes the human presses their noggin against mine. Figure out what I'm thinking. So I just think really hard about how much I love them and hope they figure it out. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Do you know how fast you were growing? Officer, wait, did you say growing?
You've gotten so big. I'm writing you a ticket for not visiting me often enough.
The benefits of living too far away from your family to get in trouble like this. Mother and daughter wearing the same costume grandma made 31 years apart, 1982 to 2013. That's some high quality material. I mean the clothing, not just the post. You know what I meant. My 73-year-old aunt wrote a poem about my pronouns in her church writing group, and it's the sweetest thing. They. This person I know wants to be called a they. It could bring us much closer to see them that way. It's a strange thing to think and harder to say, but they is so happy when the effort is made. For all the days and thems, it is this that I pray. We be kind and accepting and just let them be. That is just absolute. I've never really come across poetry that, is so simple and just so sweet to see. Like, just wow. That's so beautiful. What are you doing? Oh, I totally misread the situation. This is a stray cat. That is all, and that is we need. It's also missing a leg, which is kind of sad, but hey look, there's a human leg to make up for it, so it's still 4 feet. That's how maths works. Shark swims up to Diver for a cuddle every time she sees him. This has been going on for 7 years. What? I want to cuddle a shark. The only ones around Australia are either hammerheads, tigers, or great whites. It's unfair. I drove her around town just so people could appreciate her. Oh, it's her B-day. Man, I wish dogs could better comprehend just how much we love them. Don't know what's going on here, but I'm assuming it's possibly a bunch of stray, homeless dogs being offered a bunch of blankets to snug up into for the night. If I'm right, aww. If I'm wrong, no, you! You know what? I am right, okay? You can't tell me I'm wrong. Where's your proof? Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong with your evidence. Come on. I'll deny it. Let us give pause to the fact that the bottom paw looks like a big black nose. Which in turn makes him look like some grumpy man with a weird hairdo. It's okay. Just so you know, marked is made. Oh, sorry, I don't know it. Again, it's okay. What language do you speak? Turkish. I joined a few English lessons. Cool. Hope you learn more. Thank you, bro. I love that he added bro like a slang term into the... He's trying to learn English, but he'll still prioritize learning the slang of bro over whether or not to use make or made. I'm so old. I don't even understand half of what you said, but go get him, punk. Am I still allowed to say punk? Hell yeah, punk is awesome. Go kick some ass then, punk. Wholesome interaction get my upvotes. Yes, it does. My kids just discovered Minecraft, and instead of killing the animals for food, my daughter is building them all farms with beds and food and trying to figure out how to pet them. Everyone likes that. But wait, how do they survive more than a few days without starving? Oh wait, bread. Oh yeah, did I just forget bread existed? Yes, I did. This kid was a fart for Halloween. Oh, they got a trumpet too. Well, I know what I'm doing for Halloween this year. I'll just be myself because I always fart. If anyone would like 2018 to include some good news, here it is. My 6-year-old daughter, who woke up paralyzed from the waist down at 8 months old, who did many rounds of chemo, beat cancer, and regained the use of her legs, has had her first dance recital tomorrow. Ow, my heart, it hurts. If this picture of this old man donating tennis balls to the animal shelter doesn't make your day, then I don't know what will. Plot twist, he steals them from the tennis courts. He doesn't actually, but I feel like he'd be a perfect example of chaotic neutral. Meet Laker. Despite getting shot 4 times by an AK-47 at point-blank range, she still attacked and subdued the insurgent who was attacking her handler. She survived a 7-hour surgery and was recently awarded a medal for her heroism. And dang if she don't look good wearing it! America's Next Top Model right there, folks. Seriously though, so cute, so brave, love it. Abandoned pup lands himself a full-time job at a petrol station. Best news I've heard all day. What I love most about this is he's clearly just happy to be there. Oh, that is so cute! I'm gonna need a needle shot of something. I'm getting diabetes from how sweet this is. So, tell me a little about yourself. Hey, who stole my old Tinder bio? People are using their free time due to lockdown to crochet mini sofas for their cats. This is brilliant. I love that he's lying back on the couch. I mean, if someone wants to make a business out of this, I reckon they'd make a killing. Just start selling miniature furniture in general. Let's have something nice today. Let's remember that in 1500 BCE, someone in Iran carved a little hedgehog on wheels to give to a kid. Wow, the first sighting of Sonic-capable hedgehog. I'm gonna keep reusing it, I don't care. Don't get the joke, then watch a few videos back. Ah, yeah, upselling. The pooch is smiling. I repeat, the pooch is smiling. I wish I had smoother skin. I wish I had a stronger core. I wish more people liked me. I love all of you. Well, hold up. We should not aspire to be loved by someone like that. That's, that's cannibalism, people. I assure you that girl loves your flaws in a different way than you think. I'm never gonna not love this subreddit, and I'm never gonna not love these fluffy dogs, and ducks. No! The cuteness is ruining my dialect. My wife witnessed a miracle today and yelled across the house with an urgency that had me sprinting. I thought something terrible had happened, but when I came into the kitchen, she said, "Look, it's a smiley face." Random person who smiled at me. Me. Hey, I do like to look at the mirror with dissociative personality disorder. What? Oh, it's supposed to be a cute, sweet thing, but I want to make it dark. I remember some news article about this. I can't remember the story, but nonetheless, it is such a good photo. Whoever took this photo, you were just in the Hall of Fame of like world-class photography. You should know that. I told my best friend I didn't have a date to my nursing school formal. Him. Why didn't you ask me? Me. Well, Trent, because you're straight. Him. Bryce. We've been buddies for years, and it kind of hurts my feelings you think I still care what people say. In my opinion, everyone needs a Trent. I actually had an old best friend in high school who was gay, and I was always waiting for him to just be honest and come out to me so I could just yell at him and be like, "I knew it!" You know, lovingly, of course. Sunday, I found a kitten at the zoo and brought it home. I was afraid that my parents would get mad at me, but today I caught my father showing the family photos to the kitten. Oh, it's like that classic case of the dad being like, "Oh, we're not keeping this pet. We're leaving it here for a few nights, but we're taking it to the pound afterwards." Lo and behold, 2 nights later, the pet's like sleeping on them on the couch. Who's more gangster, Rick Ross or Bob Ross? I agree with this polling. It is accurate and beautiful. If you don't know Bob Ross, what is wrong with you? Many things? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get the help you need. Oh my god, such a big tiger! Oh, never mind. It's just a little guy. Tiny little cub attack in the pants. Grandmas deserve to live forever. Where did she get that helmet? That is awesome! I think it's cute that thing humans do when they see a boat pass and the people on the boat wave at them and they wave back for absolutely no reason. They don't know each other and they're not trying to communicate anything other than, "Look, I'm on a boat! Hello! I see you! On the boat! Hello!" in a genuine moment of wholesome human connection and excitement. 27 hours of labor was worth it because when I shake my baby's chunky leg and go ring ring ring, and then put his fat cannoli foot into my ear and say hello, he laughs so hard he barfs. This tweet is a perfect blend of sarcasm and wholesomeness.